All right, look, PrizePicks is America's #1 sports picks app, and it's the easiest way to win cash while you're watching games. Here's how it works. You pick more or less on 2 or more players, and you lock it in. That's it. No spreadsheets, no nonsense. If player picks aren't your thing, you can also pick teams now. Winner, spread, total, all in the same map. Team picks are live in 30 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Florida. Most importantly, new users use code Speakeasy. $5 gets you $50 in lineups for free. PrizePicks. It's good to be right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Speakeasy, sophisticated sports talk with the best in the game. I'm the large human being nicknamed Carebear, standing behind the bar, Kieran Hickey Simple. And I'm joined here today with 2 gentlemen who played football at a high level, and now they're here to give their unadulterated, unneeded takes on basketball. First, we got Emmanuel Acho in the building. He owns and operates the show.
Yo, beautiful people, y'all could be doing anything. You are hanging out with us. We do not take it for granted. Hey, you already know game 1 of the Western Conference Finals is going down right now. So we are starting the show with a quick watch along. The Spurs are currently up 105 to 101, 2.5 minutes left. Hey, hit the subscribe button if you're tuned in right now. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell button to be notified anytime we go live. Consider us your online family. We are here for a good time, not always a long time, but hopefully this is a bright spot of your day. Carebear, turn me up.
It will be a bright spot. And speaking of bright spots, this man was a bright spot on the 2010s era of football. One of the shiftiest running backs of all time, the Philadelphia Eagles all-time leading rusher, and a man locked in because he picked the Spurs to beat the Thunder in this series. LaShawn Shady McCoy in the building. How we doing today?
Be honest, man, I'll be right a lot. Listen, I don't care who win this game.
Yeah.
The Spurs gonna win this series, though.
Oh, wow.
Yes, they will.
We hear you.
And listen, and if they do, that bumps up my winning percentage to 88.7. All I do is win. Speakeasy, holla.
Speaking of another man that picked the Spurs to win this game, a father, soon to be father's time too, a man in charge of the chat tonight and also in charge of posting everything on the social Trey. How we doing today?
What's good, fellas? Listen, I'm excited. You know, oh my gosh.
The
Jaylen Williams just took the lead, bro.
Come on
Get
now.
the ball out of his
Fast break
hands,
done.
yo.
Thunder
It feels good. I'm excited to see this
Thunder
game.
Diva,
bro.
this is going to be a great series. I think no matter what, overtime in the first game in Oklahoma City, it's going to be kind of tough. So,
Hey, Alex Caruso, 30 points in this ball game, by the way. 30
Yeah.
points off the bench.
no, as it stands right now, Wemby just lost the ball, no turnover.
Yo, he gotta be
Alex
better,
Caruso.
bro.
Yep.
No, I'm not trying to hear that, man.
Woo, that would have been a big 3.
Yo, how you 7th? This one, Wemby's great and all that.
Yep.
Did you do the trade yet?
Wemby's great.
No,
You're
yeah, we
introduced to-
already-
you're
Oh,
introduced
Okay,
to-
I'm in the game. Bro, for Wemby to be so good, because you're going to talk about the 29 points,
Yep.
it really should be 40 points. How are you 7 to heaven and you got a 6'6" guy guard, you can't put him in the post?
You're not wrong, but 2-5 at the point in which Wemby in his first Western Conference Finals
What the
game.
fuck? What is
has
that? What does that
seven-
mean?
Has 17
What
boards
does that mean,
and
though?
30 points.
You the tallest guy on the court. They got a 6'6" guy guard. You should have 17
Shady.
rebounds.
He has 29 and 20. Like,
See, I can't.
how many players in the
I can't-
history
I
of the
can't-
sport,
bro,
have had 30 and 20 games?
That's like you're running back. You have 250 yards, right? And then you keep getting your ass pounded in pass pro. We gotta talk about it, bro. You gotta be better.
We can talk about it, but let's also acknowledge the fact
Oh
that
my
he has
God.
30 and 20.
Oh my
Come
God.
on, Wemby. Hey, it's currently 105,
Oh
106.
my God.
Thunder are winning.
Bro, that-
Wemby
So,
just missed a
8
very
seconds
easy
left.
putback.
Wemby just
So
missed
does that
a
make it
bunny.
okay though? Yo, real quick.
Yep.
You go and get points because you're taller than everybody. You're athletic. You are that.
Sure.
You're long as hell,
Sure.
right? You dunking without jumping. We've seen
That's
that.
true, I've seen that.
So let's talk about the other stuff though, bro. How you got a 6'6" guy? Look, Caruso. How tall is Caruso? How tall is he?
Yeah, 6'4" at the most. Yeah. At the most.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I'm not saying you're wrong. What I'm saying is at the point in which Victor Wembanyama, a 22-year-old, has a 30 points and 21 rebounds, Shady, I'm just going to pick and choose when I'm going to go with Wemby.
He gotta be
Shay
better.
just
He gotta be
yelled.
better.
Shea just jammed his
OKC
108.
up 108 to 105, 57.6 seconds remaining.
Yo, we're delayed, Kieran.
Spurs back on offense.
We're delayed.
Oh, we delayed. That's crazy.
Because back up. It must not have been this one.
Oh, no, that's not.
We are
we are.
delayed.
Are we
Hold
delayed?
on. We are because my app has a different score right now. It's about to get good.
Oh, yeah, we are a little bit
Yo,
delayed.
we was at the Speakeasy the other day.
Yep.
I watched how y'all was in here bragging about Chet.
Shady, the other day was like 4 months ago. We haven't bragged
It went
about
4 months ago. It went 4 months ago.
If he does this,
No.
Shady,
Oh my gosh.
You talking about Wemby.
Zip it.
You
my
watch your
God.
mouth talking about Wemby.
Zip it.
Trey Ball.
Wemby just hit a 40-footer.
Bro,
108. 108.
About
And it's smart. He got the 2-for-1 too.
God,
He
dog.
did it before
He
the
heard
24
Shady.
seconds.
He heard Shady talking.
God.
He heard Shady talking.
What a bucket.
He heard Shady
Ooh.
talking.
That was huge
Yeah,
too.
turn that fan on.
So look,
It's
it's
getting
hot.
hot.
For you guys watching at home,
Speakeasy.
That tank's getting cold.
for you guys watching
That
at
tank
home,
got cold
Yo,
quick.
Victor
listen.
Wembanyama, while the Spurs were down 108 to 105, went down court, and before the 24 seconds was up, he went for a 2-for-1, shot a 40-foot three, and drained it.
Splash.
Tie ball game. Now with 26 seconds remaining, fellas. I mean, this is
crazy.
This is crazy.
Nobody said he can't shoot
This is
threes.
crazy. No, Shady,
I said he
stop.
gotta
Oh
be
my gosh,
Shady.
Yo, y'all gotta take the pom
Shady, he's
poms
giving
off.
you 32 and 20 on 50% shooting.
What does that mean to me? What does that? You saying that? What's that mean?
That means that he is dominating the game on both ends, literally. Even if forget
So-
the stats. Watch how the Thunder are scared to even attack the paint.
Okay, now we on defense again. So you talking about what he does great?
Yep.
Okay, I'm talking about what he needs to get better at. I'm talking about there's no way he should have 50 points. I'm being honest
You
with you.
expect
though.
that every game, though?
No,
Like,
what do
are
you mean?
talking about?
Dog, there's times in the game where the offense can do nothing, right?
Yep.
You 7 to heaven. And you got a 6'5" guy guarding you. Go to the you can't put him in the
He
post.
about to have 32 and
So
20.
you want to see him play different,
You know
not
what?
necessarily
No,
better.
he has to get better though, bro.
He does. Everybody
You know
has
what?
to get better in this life.
Whenever y'all ready to take off the fan pom-poms, I'm gonna be there to talk to y'all.
Bro, I mean, he's there. He
Wait,
just hit a 40-footer in the overtime of a playoff game. Shady.
Did I say he can't shoot? Are you
I'm
rooting
not,
for the
no one
Spurs?
said he
or
can't shoot.
All right, so
This
what
is
I'm
crazy
saying-
to have such a negative take on him.
How's
Right
it
now.
negative though? I'm saying him.
You're
I'm
saying
watching.
he should have 50. It's like critiquing
What else?
a great basketball. If he has
All right.
35
I
and
won't-
20 at
do
the
you
end
know
of
what
this
I
game,
do?
it's one of the
I won't
greatest
say nothing
performances
about
ever.
Wemby because obviously you think he's great. So I'm gonna just let it go.
Man, I don't know.
He is great. He can be better.
He can be
He
better.
could be
bro.
better,
He
of
can be
course.
Every time you watching the game, like dog.
But here's the
they
thing.
got bro. There's 2 7-footers in
He
the
has
court,
9 offensive
and
rebounds.
one guy's not gonna guard him. You got a 6'6" guy guarding you.
But don't
Go to the post.
Okay, we got about 20 some odd seconds
20
left.
something seconds. AJ Mitchell on the ball right now.
I'm not looking at the chat because y'all gonna spoil it if
Yeah,
y'all
the
are
chat, the
ahead.
chat might be spoiling something down there. 108, 108. It looks like they're going to run the clock down and try to
gotta
get this
go to
last
SGA.
shot off
It's gonna be a foul.
towards the very end. SGA.
No,
If it's a foul, I'm
9
gonna be
seconds.
sick. Thank you, Wemby. Thank you. This is what they should have done last
And passes
time.
out 3 ball.
That's fine.
Miss.
That's what they should have done at the end of
Timeout.
regulation.
And fellas,
Trey,
this
like-
game
My
might
bad,
be
I was
going
like,
to
yeah.
double
That's what they should have
overtime.
done at the end of
You think-
regulation.
yeah, you think-
Wemby
see, Wemby
helped.
helped, yeah.
So look, at the end of regulation, Wemby decided to stay on Chet. SGA got an easy layup. Me and Social Trey was arguing about it. End of overtime, Wemby helps. Make Shea kick it out. And if
Yeah.
J-Dub beats you coming off an injury off a Trey ball,
Yeah.
Yeah, but the first
Yeah.
one,
So be it.
it was check on the corner shot. Corner's the easiest shot in basketball. I don't mind that.
you don't mind
Yeah,
it?
and not only
A
that,
3 beats
not
you,
o-
and 2 ties it.
Not only that,
Yeah.
there was nobody
Yeah,
to
that's a
rotate.
good
You
point.
look here. Wemby collapses. You've got Devin Vassell in the paint to rotate, and
Yep.
then I think it was Champagny that closed out on the Jalen Williams 3. So I'm okay with the drop there, but in regulation, Chet wide open.
I just want to get this clear real quick.
Talk to me.
So, for Wemby playing so great, I can't critique him at all.
You absolutely can. I just think I think it's if Shea won MVP. Shea is playing severely worse than Wemby.
Yeah.
So if there's anybody to critique watching this game, it's just interesting that you would critique
I'm just watching
Wemby over the two-time MVP.
That's like Shaq scoring on points. I was like, yo, he can shoot better free throws. Like he could be better.
That's fair.
I'm watching the game. I don't.
So look, right now the refs are discussing. Dylan Harper got the rebound, but as
Did he
soon
get
as he got possession,
No
he
foul.
called
Timeout.
timeout.
Got it.
But I don't know if he had possession long enough to be able to call a timeout. We'll see
yeah,
right
yeah.
here. Look,
No,
his
he
coach
said
called
timeout.
His coach called
says
timeout.
timeout.
His coach called timeout.
Okay,
Yeah.
They're
But
just
Coach
deciding
calls
how much time to
time
put back
to
on the
play.
clock.
Yeah.
I think to me it looked like it was around 1 second, but
They're gonna
they
put
got
0.7
on the clock.
which is
Lob
enough
to
to
Wemby?
get off a shot.
I think you gotta go lob to
Lob.
Wemby.
It's enough to get off a full shot,
Yeah.
but no dribble. You
I
just
don't
have to
think
get,
you
you can
go
get a catch
lob.
and shoot opportunity.
I want a back screen on Chet
I don't
and try to.
come down on the ankle wrong.
I'm lobbing to the
and-
7'5"
and-
guy.
and get hurt.
Yeah,
it
I
ain't worth
think
it.
that's my
It
play
ain't worth
here.
it.
0.7 on the clock.
I think the point I'm saying is that's how scary he can be.
No Chet
'cause
on
you-
the floor. It's hard
Derek
to
Fisher
stop.
got a shot up in .4.
Don't
get
go
it.
to. There it is, lob.
Caruso.
It's broken up.
Yeah,
Caruso's
everywhere.
effing
Alex Caruso.
Caruso been everywhere.
Caruso
bro.
doing what he does in the playoffs.
Hey,
Just show up.
The agent of
I
chaos.
think he might be like 6'5".
He about 6'4".
Yeah,
I think Caruso
he's not up to 6'5".
He's 6'4".
I think
Yeah,
he's
he
like
not up
6'4".
to 6'5",
Am I tripping?
No.
He been guarding the whole game. Like
He's
No.
6'5", 186.
6'5"?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, dog.
Regardless, it's ridiculous for Wemby to not be, and it's weird that Wemby's been hunting J-Dub in the pick and roll instead of Caruso. Like he'll have Caruso on him, and then he'll call for the screen
Bro,
to get Jaylen Williams on him. I don't
and roll,
understand it.
dude. Go to
Oh,
the
Cass has
block.
got to elevate earlier than that, though.
They're shooting threes. Go to the block.
Yeah.
Hey, what does it mean if the Spurs steal this game?
What does
Right.
it mean?
Battling for
What does
it
it
right
mean?
now.
What does it mean? What's it mean y'all Spurs won't steal
Well,
this
first
game?
and foremost,
Starting-
it means that the Thunder are beatable, which I've been trying to convince Kieran of for the last 3 weeks.
Thunder are beatable.
Yeah, they are.
They're
Hey,
a
let's,
beatable team.
let's do some super chats. We got several
we got-
right now.
We got some
Several
super
right
chat.
now.
I've been
Yeah,
staying away from the chat because I don't want y'all spoiling
We got a
it for me.
commercial.
but-
Let's hit some super chats.
Listen, Swaggy D-Dot is in the building. He said, "What up, fam?" So, Shady, you don't call Kevin Cobb and Peterman weak because they were your teammates. Come on, man. Acho, tell my boy Brad, stop being sensitive in my group chat and have his cerveza. I don't know what is this running joke with Brad
I don't know who Brad is.
and the beer. I don't get it.
Why you bring them dudes up?
Probably because you was criticizing Wemby, but he's like, but you're not.
I'm saying, I'm actually saying how Greg Wemby's great. I'm just saying, like, dog, if he can fix that game and it's part of his game, I mean, he could be having 50 points.
That's
you got
true.
you you 7'5". Got a 6'5" guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Take him to the block.
come
don't
on,
worry.
dog.
Central Cast, our weird cousin, who is inundated the right word? Like if you're under sedation, like he.
Or just say sedated. But
Well,
what
he's
you-
not anymore. He
inundated,
was
overwhelmed.
Oh yeah. I'll just read the super chat. He said Trey sent his hitters to get me. My gums are bleeding. Pause.
Oh.
When the black anesthesiologist put me under, she said, "quote Trey sent me. I woke up like I was beat the shit out of." So he had his wisdom teeth taken out because he's a child. So let's just start there. He's a kid. And apparently he had his wisdom teeth taken out. He posted like some simp picture on his Instagram, like thirst trap, like, oh, you could tell it was like I hope somebody swipes up and says they'll come drop me off some chicken noodle soup or something. But shout out to the black anesthesiologist as well.
Facts,
We love
facts.
that. King
Well-paying
Drewski
job.
What up, King Drewski?
is in the super chat and said, "Yo, colossal Titan bear.
That's funny. That's
crazy.
really funny.
Have you seen AOT? If not, never mind and keep it pushing." But
Absolutely.
If you have, do you think Aaron was right with what he did? And I sent you a DM on IG. Felt it was too long for a super chat.
Man.
What is AOT?
Attack on Titan. Great show. Anime. Yeah.
Yeah, anime.
I mean, bro, top tier show, honestly. One of the best shows ever. Was Aaron right? His people were persecuted wrongly. The only way to secure, essentially what happened is he led what was called the rumbling, got a bunch of people to essentially
Tell the
commit
story quick, Kieran.
It was apocalyptic. So no, I wouldn't say he was right. But also he did secure a good life for his friends. So,
One more super chat as the game is
That's
back
it.
on.
Oh,
That's it.
well,
All right, let's
Nicholas
get back-
we got one more, yeah.
It's real quick. He said, "I don't even watch basketball like that, but this game's absolute cinema. Love the show, boys. Keep it up."
Thank you,
Appreciate you, Nick. Appreciate
Game
you,
is
Nick.
cinema right now. It is
Why he
currently
keep shooting the ball, though?
108,
Oh my
108.
gosh.
We are in the double overtime.
These guys are playing some defense right here.
Game is on NBC. 4 minutes, about 30 seconds left.
Shea
It's
Gilgeous
actually a
Alexander
really
looking
good
for a
defensive
foul.
game.
No.
It's a really good defensive game. I can't even front.
So for the same reason I said, if this series goes to 7, the Thunder have the advantage. The later the game gets, overtime, double overtime.
OKC goes OKC, right?
OKC they have the advantage.
That's a double.
But advantage in what way? I can't say they have the energetic advantage because
a double. I was about to
a
say,
couple
what the-
players aren't playable for OKC, and Hardenstein being one of them.
Yeah.
So remove him from the
they
rotation.
should've won-
Yeah,
but-
to
but-
me, the advantage is just experience. They've got poise. They've been here. All of these guys on the Spurs are young. They are first, second, third year player. Dylan Harper is a rookie starting game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. They just don't have the poise and playoff pedigree that
cold.
the Thunder have. So when it comes to crunch time, Thunder
Keep
have
in
the
mind,
advantage.
Spurs are doing this without De'Aaron Fox. So
Yeah.
if there was one veteran, quote unquote, outside of Harrison Barnes
He's
who
on
doesn't
the
get
bench
much
in
burn,
street clothes.
I'll tell you,
Exactly.
some Spurs fans might be happy that he's not on the court.
That's true too.
Yeah. Oh, another turnover.
not in moments like this, I don't think, Kieran.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
at least Fox, you know what I'm saying?
He's gonna
not-
take care of the ball.
Yes. And he's played in big games before.
Yep.
It's just 2 turnovers on the first 2 possessions for the Spurs. Chet in the corner.
Chet is living behind the 3-point line.
He's gonna
I've
take
never
it.
seen somebody
He's
that
off.
tall.
The whole Thunder roster is
They are scared to death.
the game plan has been avoid the paint at
At
all
all
costs.
costs.
Wemby.
Yeah, God, dog.
He's unstoppable.
Yo,
There's nothing you can do for
he's
that.
crazy with it.
There's nothing you can do for that.
Bro, what was that? One dribble?
One dribble,
one dribble, a
two
gather.
steps from the it is ridiculous.
And
34, 20, and 2
uncontested.
blocks for Victor Wembanyama in his first
God
Western
bless
Conference Finals
America.
game.
Oh no! Oh, you
Push
missed
off.
it. Shay just dropped Dylan Harper.
Wemby, another rebound. Get
Slow
the
it down,
foul.
slow it down.
Nah, if you Wemby,
Slow it down.
Nah,
There you
get
go.
that foul, bro.
There you go.
Wemby gets
I
the
don't
foul.
like- I
Take
don't-
it
It's
over.
3 minutes left. Keep going.
I don't like my 7'4" guy.
Falling?
No, we've seen it with Embiid.
with the
I
game
don't
on
want
the
that.
line?
Nah, he can dribble and all that,
3
though.
minutes, we got a 2-point lead. Slow it up. Let your guards get up the court, run the set, bro.
1, 2.
This is what I'm saying though. A 7'5" guy taking it to the rack against
Bro.
especially at the top of the key, being able to pull.
Yeah, 1 on
Get
3.
by, being able to get by Case and Wallace in that moment though, it's it's
Yeah.
huge. Especially
Yeah,
at 7'5". You just don't see that. Normally those guys are getting ripped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, he different. He that part he got that. He got
Yeah.
that part. All I'm saying like now imagine if he put that in the post though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
how you
No,
know
I agree. He needs to be more efficient
all right,
offensively.
that's what I'm saying.
That
So-
was my gripe after his
so
first
there you
bad
go.
playoff
Now
game.
you taking the pom-poms off. Now you hearing me. That's
I
what I'm
said
telling
that,
you.
though.
To me,
said
it's
that.
not even. To me, it's not an efficiency thing. I think Shady's like develop your low post game. That's
Yes.
the conversation.
How you gonna guard him though?
That's
Because
the
no,
conversation.
but that
the big
makes you
man's on him.
efficient.
He's too slow for him.
Yep.
So they put the small guys on him.
Yep.
Bro, how you gonna guard this dude?
That leads to his efficiency though, Acho. Him finding his shot is important for him moving forward.
What we gonna? I ain't gonna
Well,
lie. Though,
actually,
he
I
is
don't
gonna be
even know what's
special though.
important.
He gonna be crazy.
But he
yo.
has 32, 20, and 3 right now.
You know who I want to see Wemby get in the lab with?
Who that?
Mello.
Oh, that would be crazy. Yeah.
Get that high post face up game.
Man, I don't. Man, get in there with a key.
Get in there with Dirk.
Get in the post. He got all that type.
Dirk-
Nah,
Dirk
he got
is
all
cool
that
too.
Why y'all- he already finesse enough. When he in that post and that block.
Here you go. Spurs up
Oh,
4. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander on the
Yo, I don't
ball.
lie though. Shea got a handle and all
Yeah,
that.
but
though.
Shea scared
And
too.
Alex Caruso, he gets to the 3-point line. Misses.
Like,
He been hitting all day.
Thunder
He
missing
been hitting all
threes now.
day.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
Like Shea scared. Shea
Yeah.
normally
Yes.
He's
He's
going
going
for the
to
cup.
everything right now.
The game plan. You could tell.
Look. They playing man on man, and they got 6'4" on 7'8".
It's 112 to
You feel-
108.
Ooh,
Spurs on the ball right now.
Get the
2.5
ball
minutes.
up, man.
Sticky coverage right
Go
now.
to the post. He's
Boy,
six.
2 seconds, bro.
Do y'all see the
Oh
fuck-
my
Yo,
God. Horrible possession
No,
there from the
no.
Spurs.
Let's stop right there. That's what I'm saying right there, though, bro.
That's a bad possession.
Bro, they play man on man. They ain't playing no man. Throw that shit down low. And what we doing? I'm having a heart attack, home.
Make Caruso foul you.
Y'all can be a coach for real talk.
Spurs still up 4, 2.5 minutes remaining. OKC back on the ball. Case and Wallace 3.
Dang.
It's good.
That's some bullshit.
112, 111. Spurs still in the lead. Now on the ball. 2.5 minutes.
Get the
Spurs need
I
to
don't
win
want the
this
ball in
game
his
because they
hands, though.
take
Get
a
the
lot
ball
of
in his
energy
hands.
from a Wemby. Wemby, you got to get this rock, bro.
All this pick and roll bullshit. Go in the
See what I'm saying? But that's the less favorable matchup.
you
Just
mean?
give the ball to Wemby with Caruso.
Throw it up.
Harper bucket.
Oh, that's got to be a flagrant. Can you see that? That's
Harper's
got to
back.
be a flagrant on
Harper's
Shea.
back.
He got
Yeah.
hit in the head.
That's got to be a flagrant on Shea.
Jaylen Harper's down for the count.
Is he rookie of the year this year, or is it Cooper Flag?
Cooper Flag already won it.
Yeah.
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 It's Cooper Flag and Conkinipple.
He's the most.
Yeah.
He's talent wise. He's second only to Cooper though.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Nah, he's
Harper
ridiculously
nice. Rookie
good.
class.
And
Harper
he's
nice.
played. And he's played every role that they needed to him to this
Yeah.
year.
And he plays defense.
Yeah, no, he
He
plays
does.
crazy defense. Coop does too, but like
He's
tell
just a
y'all.
big guard. He's like Cade. He reminds me of Cade. His play style.
Yeah.
Most
Facts.
NBA dads, I'm gonna coach you to shoot good and play defense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now this was a
Thompson.
great class though, especially with some defenders though. This would be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Spurs win this game,
You wanted
they
a
take-
flagrant on that,
do
bro?
they take control?
No, it was after the. It was
After,
after,
after.
Look, boom.
Oh,
right there.
that's a
right there.
mistake.
Shit, he hit me in my face.
It was
That
actually.
part.
It might be a flagrant.
That part.
It was
Is there a
acci-
wind
it was
up, though?
accidental,
It's
but
MVP though. No, you can't get on MVP.
it's not a flagrant. No.
Nah,
It's not a flagrant.
But it is. It should be a foul though. It's,
Yeah, it's
It's
not
absolutely
regardless
a foul.
of it
It
ac- being accidental. It's
That shit hurt though.
It did.
Yeah, he
That
wasn't
shit
trying
hurts.
to be.
That shit
yeah,
hurts.
Probably
was
busted his lip.
Y'all currently more impressed by the Spurs or disappointed in the Thunder?
I'm impressed by the Spurs.
I'm impressed by the Spurs.
They
But
young,
Wemby doing this
bro.
in his
And
first.
you know what? They not scared of him either though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, and not only just the Wemby part, but the guards was playing great defense. Harper
Yeah.
has balling out offense. He's playing great D.
Yep.
And the thing is, this is what the Wemby effect is, bro. They push you off the 3-point line and they bring you up in that paint. And I
Yeah.
dare you.
I dare you.
And I
I
dare,
dare
you.
you.
Y'all
Yeah.
told
Yeah.
me.
We saw that, though.
Y'all
Yeah.
I dare
told
you.
me how good Check was. You
Yeah.
talk about it. Where's he at?
Chet Good is just he's stopped
Chet
by the
is
best
good.
defensive player in the league.
Hold
Like,
up. They both was number 1 picks overall, right?
No,
Number
Chet
two,
was
number
number
two,
two.
number two.
Chet was number 2.
Okay, cool. Number 2, cool. What we talking about?
Wimby is
about?
a Chet stopper.
You
Yeah,
just said you 7 foot, I'm 7 foot. What we talking about?
He just got a game-saving block on Wimby. Like, we can't act like Chet just is a cone out there. He's just doing nothing.
He's
Like,
good. He's a good player.
What's he doing today?
He can't do nothing with Wimby. Wimby's generational. I don't know what to tell.
That's
Chet is a really solid player.
Chet is gonna have
That's bullshit.
Chet's gonna have to figure out how to impact the game.
Listen,
he's gonna have to figure out how to
all I'm
impact this
saying
game.
is, when other good players play against other good players, you still gotta step up. He's bigger than Jokic. Jokic ain't let him just dominate him all game.
Yeah, Chet's gonna have to find a spot.
But Jokic and Chet are in 2 completely different leagues.
So what is your check then? Because you got to tell me how good he was. So
He's
what is
good. He's a good player.
He's like I said before. He's all right.
He's
all
good.
right.
Did they call it a flagrant?
Damn, we got 2 fouls. Damn.
Oh, yeah, he did. Get
Which
hit by
foul you want to give
Caruso
me?
and-
Which foul you want?
and-
All right.
Oh.
Not a flagrant, one shot.
What fight? Which one though?
See, that's why I said it could have been, but one shot.
I like that call.
Yeah, I hate that call.
It's a hell of a game, y'all.
It
It's
is
a hell of a
great
game we got right now.
Thunder feels like their backs are against the wall a little bit.
This is a playoff game, bro.
I think I'm more disappointed in the Thunder, to answer your question.
Really?
Yeah, I think I am.
Wow, really?
Because the Spurs came out and said,
They young.
Caruso got to beat us. Caruso has to beat us. And the Thunder made no adjustments. They have lived and died by Caruso shooting wide open threes.
Yeah.
And they're down 3 points with 2 minutes
It's a
left.
bad
in
night for
overtime.
SGA though too.
Terrible
It
night
is.
for
Yeah.
SGA.
But
7
that's what
to
I'm
22
saying.
right now?
They threw the kitchen sink at SGA and it's caused Caruso to be open. He's knocked down a good amount of his shots, but
4-point game.
You
about to
can't
make
expect
something
good.
good.
115
You
to
can't expect
111,
Caruso
2
to score
minutes
30
remaining.
points.
Thunder on the
Yeah,
ball
where's
here.
check at? That's what I'm asking you.
You say a check? Chet.
Yeah, we checking for him. You get it? We checking
yeah,
for him. Yeah, I'm checking for him.
Turnover, Thunder. The Spurs get the ball back up
Bro,
1 minute and 40 seconds remaining in the
Wemby's
game.
impact isn't even felt on a stat sheet.
no.
That's the craziest part.
No.
A
It
stat
can
sheet-
only
be
don't-
seen on TV.
Hold on. On the stat sheet, he is a
Dylan
bit
Harper,
felt.
bro,
He has
big
9
guard.
offensive rebounds tonight.
9 on
9
Jesus.
offensive rebounds.
And like three of them are like
There you go.
putbacks.
Thunder get a stop. They're back on the ball. Down
the ball in
forward.
Wemby's hands,
They're
bro.
so
Jalen Williams
scared.
3, top of the key. He hits it.
115,
1 point game
But you can't
again.
live and die by this.
You can. They doing it.
They the Thunder,
They
bro.
doing
They
it.
gonna
They
do it.
doing it.
Find a way to make it
Put
happen.
the ball in the big man's hands
115,
down low.
114.
What we
You
doing?
got to get Wemby a little more involved offensively here.
Put him in the block.
But Kieran, this you know he tired, Kieran.
Nah, he has
He
to
done
be,
played
yeah.
47
He
minutes.
hasn't played this minute.
You can't
this
put him
minute.
on the
play this
block,
man.
bro. Put him on the block though.
He's played
Acho,
2
they playing
games
man. They
in
playing
one.
man cover.
He's trying to take possessions off. Okay, here you go.
Wemby on
There it is.
Caruso.
There it is.
Gets it.
That's
done.
what you want.
That's all I want.
That's what
Victor
Shady wanted.
Wembanyama.
And won.
The offense
That's what
can't
Shady
go
wanted.
nowhere, and we got a dude that's 7'5".
Yeah.
and
It
he
It
got
don't
a
make
six-
sense. Yeah.
Throw it on the block.
Yeah.
Now y'all
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all always come around to see
Yeah.
what I'm talking about eventually. You know what I mean?
Boom. Good. I mean, Caruso doing what he can, but that's
He's
boom.
7
Yeah.
to heaven. Like
And dunked on Chet.
Yeah, he
did.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
on
needed
Chet.
that.
That's tough.
I told you he
God,
see red when he
dog.
see Chet, bro.
Chet.
He hates Chet, bro.
He hates
This
him.
is
When
crazy.
he see
Nah, he
Chet-
see what I see though, because Chet overrated.
The crazy thing is, if it was Chet guarding Wemby instead of Caruso, Wemby beat ball
Yeah.
every time. He sees red when he sees Chet, bro.
Wemby and
This
one
is-
on the dunk to
this
the
is-
3-point or
I
to the free
mean-
throw line. 117, 114. This
What
free
we're
throws to go up
witnessing
4
with
points.
Wemby,
1 minute
bro.
remaining.
I'm checking for Chet.
The free throw is good. The
Bruh.
Spurs up 4 with 1 minute remaining. Oh, bro, these Spurs are ridiculous.
39,
ridiculous.
22.
2 blocks.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander been passing out of a lot. You're going to see if he gets more involved here.
He
They
passing
rotate
out
Wemby
everything.
over there. Wemby back. Reverse layup by
Scared.
Caruso. Missed.
Get out of here.
Chet,
Told y'all,
100 blocks.
shit outta here.
Rebound Spurs.
bro.
Stephon Castle
I'm done.
met
I'm
Chet
done,
Holmgren
home.
at the rim.
I want y'all
No,
to
that
tell
was
me I'm
Vassell.
right too.
Oh, that was
That was
Vassell,
Vassell. Yeah, that was
yeah.
Vassell. Yeah.
I want y'all to tell me I'm right after this shit's over with.
Stephon Castle on the ball. 30 seconds remaining. Spurs up 4 with the ball.
Go in the post, man.
8 seconds.
Why he got the ball?
7.
It's
Stephon
not. There we
Castle
go.
on. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
There we go. That's
Dang.
it.
Again.
He's 6'6". Dude, he's 6'6" though.
120 to 114,
This
fellas.
should be the whole game.
Yeah.
This should be the
That
game plan.
looks like the dagger.
That's it.
Ask me like I'm
That's
crazy.
That's
Right.
not it, but it's
Like I'm crazy. Throw that shit in the post. Stop playing.
the thing is the Spurs had to win this game because if you wanna play Wemby for 50 minutes,
You
I
gotta
gotta
come out
look
with a
at this
dub.
dude,
gotta
though.
come out with
Gotta
the
come
dub.
out with the dub.
Fellas,
Agree
this
completely.
might be
Agree completely.
This
You gotta come out with the dub.
Wemby's doing some crazy things right now.
Absolutely.
He is.
The uncomfortable conversation start tonight.
That's not even uncomfortable for me. It's a very
comfortable conversation, to be honest.
What's the conversation?
We haven't seen a player like Wemby in ever.
Oh, since he got drafted. Yeah, we knew that. So when he got drafted, we knew that.
Yeah.
But this is like he's on the same tier. Maybe even
This is LeBronish.
it might be better.
Yeah. Yeah.
It might be better.
We
Year 3?
Yeah, we definitely didn't
In
see
year 3?
We definitely didn't see a 42-22 game from LeBron.
We saw that. Hold on. How old
in
was
22.
he? Nah, when
was
LeBron
against
was
Pistons?
22 when they did the Pistons stuff. He was 22 then.
Yeah, but that wasn't 40 and 20. It was 25 of the last
It
27
was
points.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nah, he was 23.
Yeah.
He was 23.
Nah,
Still.
we haven't seen anything like this. I mean, this is stupid.
Oh, nah. Victor
stupid.
Wembanyama right now, fellas.
This is stupid.
41 points, 22 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks.
Hey, they dropping aliens in the chat, man. They
Fellas,
dropping aliens.
If
in
he
the
gets
chat.
another offensive rebound, is that a quadruple double?
Nah,
Offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds.
yeah. Nah, he got his
Close it out.
40-20
Close
though.
it out, Spurs.
Broadcast just said
triple-double.
second Spur of all time to
David Robinson.
do it. Yeah, Dave Robinson, 40 point, 20
40
rebound playoff game. Yep.
How many people have done that in history?
Bro.
Not in the modern era of basketball. I know
it just
Wilton,
looks
Bill,
so easy,
Russell
man.
He
probably
He
did
did.
this
Yeah.
in his first Western Conference game.
First trip to the playoffs, Wemby.
Get that shit out of here.
Wemby
Get that shit out of
blocks.
here. Get that shit out of here.
Come on, bro.
Oh,
Come on, bro.
my God. Wemby
Come on,
blocks
bro.
Jalen
And you asking
Williams.
that man to be better.
Victor Wembanyama
Let me tell the
and
world
the
we
San
live.
Antonio Spurs.
Bruh. Just sealed the game.
Oh, my goodness, dude.
This is crazy.
Oh, bruh. Why did I ever doubt this dude?
It's crazy. You choose the last 14 seconds of the game to attack the rim. Ain't did it all game.
Fellas.
I don't know, man.
And in the last 14 seconds, you want to go and win.
Them players over there, man.
We got to talk about the OKC coaching.
Nah, no.
We got to talk about the coaching in OKC.
Oh, see how that works? That's funny, home. When the stars don't play, we gonna blame the coaches now, huh? I get it.
Fellas. I will get to it in a second. This is crazy. Look at the aura this man has. Wemby's just standing right there. The entire sideline looks like shot. George Kittle in the building. Wow. Oh man, the chat's getting spammed right now with aliens.
I don't know. I think Fox might have to get him out of there. Did he just foul this motherfucker though? Excuse my language. That was some dumb shit. That was. How dumb was that?
That was pretty dumb. I'm with you on that. What the hell? Just let the game in.
Now Trey, let me ask you a question though, right?
Yep.
Because you,
What?
I know you love basketball.
I do.
Now you telling me when the offense was having them times where they couldn't get nothing going. They
For who?
that
OKC or San Antonio?
Spurs.
Okay, yep.
Put that. Come on, we couldn't find him all day. But my thing is throwing the post.
Yeah.
He gave him some post moves. They 6'6" dudes can't guard him.
Yep.
So we ain't gonna talk about him right there. We gonna keep it. We ain't gonna talk about him.
We talk about Chet. What you want to talk about?
I've been told you he wasn't like that. Told you that. I said.
I just said he was good. I say he's a good player. I still think he's a
you
good
say
player.
more. You say he's more than good. He was like you thought he was like legit. Like he's.
Yeah, I think he's
I don't.
a legit good player.
I think he's a solid role player, homie.
He averages like 18
Hey, run these
on
numbers
a
and
team
all that.
on the team that's like
Yo, my man,
full of bucket getters.
I mean, when you got the best player in basketball on your squad,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
It makes the game easy for everybody.
I agree with that.
But now when another 7-foot dude's out here with you,
Not just a 7-foot, the 7-footer of 7-footers.
so that means you don't do nothing now because he's just bigger than you or something.
he didn't come in the game and just do nothing.
What do you got? What do you got tonight? How many points he got tonight?
Chet tonight has
Chet had what?
8 points
I'm done talking
on
to this
7
dude.
shots. Oh man, tough. Ladies and gentlemen, the final score has hit 122 to 115. The San Antonio Spurs take game 1 of the Western Conference Finals against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Fellas, in due part to a huge performance by Victor Wembanyama, 41 points, 22 rebounds. Actually, I think 23 rebounds at the end. He also hit this 40-footer to tie the game in the first overtime with about 27 seconds left. Fellas, I have to ask one question. We've asked it time and time again, but it seems as if things have possibly changed. Is it officially Victor Wembanyama's league.
We have never seen anything like what Victor Wembanyama just did, especially at this age. Dude gave us 41 and 23. Don't talk to me about LeBron at this age. Don't talk to me about Wade at this age. Don't talk to me about Duncan or Dirk or Garnett at this age. I don't even want to hear about Shaq at this age. 41 and 23 in his first Western Conference Finals ever. That is unlike anything we have ever seen in the modern history of the sport. And his stats don't even tell the whole story. The Thunder were literally afraid to get into the paint because of Victor Wembanyama. Shea had one of his most putrid outings ever. That's not a coincidence. Chet, MIA, Ghost. That's not a coincidence. Hartenstein wasn't even playable. The player of the game for the Thunder was Alex Caruso because he lived beyond the arc. What we are witnessing with Victor Wembanyama, we have not witnessed before, and I do not think that we will witness again. 41, 23, game-saving blocks.
24.
Game-leading tray balls. Make it make sense. And then finally at the end of the game when he finally saw Caruso in the post and he was just putting in work, stepping on the faces of the Thunder, Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs are here to stay. In their first outing in Oklahoma City, the Thunder, reigning MVP, SGA got crowned and Wemby said, I'm going to need that crown. I'm going to need to hold that. Incredibly impressive. Incredibly impressive.
You said it was his league, right?
Is it his league? After this performance, is it his league?
You want yes or no? Is it his league?
Well, first react to the game. Let's first react. First, what are your thoughts on the game?
I loved it. I thought when he played great, right? Yep. When they needed it for him to come out there on offense and defense, he did that. He scored when he had to. He got in the post finally, having a 6'6" guy guarding him. He finally got in the post and got easy buckets. And on the defense side, to seal the game, he got a big block against Jay Will. I'm happy how this thing went because I told y'all that the Spurs will beat OKC. They match up well. The guards can play defense, right? They can switch on SGA. It's hard to guard him, because he's so great. But bringing them dudes down low against Wemby, he's going to be blocking shots and contesting everything. The second thing is we need to talk about Chet.
We'll get there. For sure we'll get there.
Because I'm saying, like, when we look at the game, okay, I'm going to wait.
For sure we will get there.
I just love the Spurs had, though, man.
Let me ask you, with the game over, are you more impressed? Let me ask you officially, now that we know the final score, more impressed with the Spurs Western Conference Finals after being underwhelming the last several years? Victor Wembanyama, 22 years of age, third year in the National Basketball Association. SGA got crowned MVP, I believe it was tonight, after being awarded yesterday. And the Spurs go in there with the Thunder having swept the Lakers, having swept the Phoenix Suns, and the Spurs already do what LeBron James's Lakers couldn't do, what Devin Booker's Suns couldn't do, and that is steal a game. Are you more impressed by the Spurs or disappointed in the Thunder?
I'm more impressed by the Spurs because I knew the Spurs can do it. I think nobody really gave him a real shot because SGA and the OKC Thunder have been so good. But the truth is, the Spurs is the real deal. They young and they can run with them boys. It's hard to run with OKC because everybody can get going, right? Look at the Spurs. They match up on the perimeter. Then you go down low with the bigs, with the 7-footers. That's not a match. So I love what the Spurs show. They show defense. They show heart. And the crazy thing is, lacking experience, when the game got late, they locked in.
Yeah.
They locked in. So I love what the Spurs got going on.
Fellas, it seems as if the playoff lumps don't exist for the San Antonio Spurs. This team, with their first playoff appearance for almost everybody on their entire roster, goes out here without a De'Aaron Fox, who is one of the veterans that they've had on the team.
Yeah.
And they just showed up in overtime against the defending champions.
Yeah.
And they outperformed them. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous what they're doing right now.
Let me elaborate on your point, because if y'all are just now tuning into the playoffs, let me fill you in on what's gone down for the Spurs. Remember, Victor Wembanyama misses a game and a half against the Portland Trailblazers round one. Spurs overcome that. They rally back. They win that series. Against the Minnesota Timberwolves, Victor Wembanyama, he gets a flagrant. He ends up getting ejected from a game. The Spurs lose that game, but they rally back. Wemby comes back the next games. They win the next two games, and they close out the Minnesota Timberwolves in Minnesota. Now this game against the team that is currently 8-0, the reigning champs, with the reigning MVP, back-to-back MVP, and the Spurs in double overtime, an incredibly young team, I believe the youngest team in the National Basketball Association, they once again are not phased. They were not phased round one when they lost Wemby. They were not phased round two when Wemby got ejected. They haven't been phased in round three in the conference finals. What we are witnessing with the Spurs team, I believe, I can't say the passing of the baton, obviously, because they haven't received the baton. It's still the Thunder's until they completely decapitate the Thunder and kill the head off the snake. But The Spurs are not flinching. And remember, they're doing this without their second or third best player in De'Aaron Fox, their most seasoned and talented player in De'Aaron Fox. Shout out to Harrison Barnes and everything he's done, NBA champion. But like, they're doing this without their second leading scorer, which is De'Aaron Fox. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Dude, I have no words. I have no words for what we're seeing right now from Victor Wembanyama and this Spurs team. Like you said, though, they do match up. Shady, you said this. They match up extremely well with OKC, and we have to talk about the other side as well. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 7 for 23 on the game. He had 4 turnovers as well. 12 assists, also 5 steals. He had some played good in other areas and whatnot, but a 7 for 23 performance for Shai, only 24 points in 51 minutes played. Your reaction to him in this series, and do you think he can get it going against this very, very tough Spurs defense? Shai.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he's going to try. You know, I mean, even though he didn't play well, especially on the stats, he still played well, like, later down the line. You know what I'm saying? And, like, it's sometimes with great players, they might have an off game, but at least they keep pushing to the end. And he did that. But his supporting cast that I've been worried about all year for real, right, when they play somebody that can match up with him, what they going to do? Because Jay Will had, 26 points?
Yeah, Jay Will played well.
But was it really – I didn't really feel that 26 points. I'm gonna say I didn't really feel it. I'm being honest with you though, right? And check, y'all keep telling me how good he was. I didn't see him all game.
He's playing an alien, dog.
Man,
he's playing
that don't matter.
I would love to sit here enjoying on the ragging on Chet train, but he is playing and like a dude that's just not a real human being.
So, what's that mean? So if that's the case, then what?
I'm not saying that, but he showed up. He made plays down the stretch as well.
Let me also do this. We got 4.2 thousand people right now in the chat. Hey, hit the subscribe button right now. It pushes into the algorithm further. Hit the like button if it's your first time in the Speakeasy. Pour up a drink. We just witnessed one of the best playoff games and playoff performances by Victor Wembanyama. We are here celebrating all things NBA basketball, witnessing a fantastic game. Jam your thumb on the subscribe button. Jam your thumb on the like button. Before I can look at Chet, I can't look past SGA. Because as sitting next to a superstar, Shady McCoy in his own right, Philadelphia Eagles Hall of Famer, the superstar's got to bear the burden. Harry is the head that wears the crown. SGA, say it again?
You said Harry. Harry is the
heavy, my bad. Heavy's the head that wears the crown. SGA, you didn't have a great series versus the Lakers. You had a good game. You didn't have a great series. There's not a reason that you can come out here now as a reigning MVP, go 7 for 23, have 24 points on 23 shots. I will talk about Chet. We can get there. But before we ever talk about Chet, we must talk about the individual that's been compared to Michael Jordan over the last 24 hours. We must talk about the individual that's been compared to Kobe Bryant over the last 24 hours. We must talk about the individual that many people are saying is a top 3-point guard of all time, including Steph Curry and Magic Johnson. Before we can get to Chet, and we should get to Chet, but if we're going to get to the third best player on the team, let's address the first best player on the team first. The second best player in J-Dub, he's coming off a hamstring injury. He hasn't played basketball in 3 weeks. To give you 26 points, I'm not going to be mad at that. To me, SGA, after an underwhelming series against the Lakers, I needed to see more. We saw 2 Titans, SGA and Wemby, and 1 Titan reigned.
Right. SGA in the second, or in overtime, in both overtimes, he was 1 of 4 from the field in 10 minutes, a double overtime play. He shot 25%. But yeah, fellas, it's tough. You saw him passing out of a lot of shots. Your reaction to SGA's performance in the overtime period?
Well, first of all, as you watch this game, what was the game plan for the Spurs on defense? We're not going to talk about that at all. We talk about how the OKC Thunder, what makes them special is obviously the MVP and all the role players they have. Everybody wants to talk about the roster, correct? Ain't that what we always do? Yep. If you watch this game, what was the freaking game plan for the Spurs? To take SGA out the game.
Yeah.
So now all these open shots, you talk about Caruso, the way he played, why the hell you think he played like that? Huh? He had wide open shots from SGA.
Yeah.
So my thing is, when I need my role players to step up, it's time to step up. When you watch OKC Thunder, when they blow teams out, you got SGA doing his thing. When they try to take him out the game, now everybody's hating all these threes and they get things rolling. That's how they blow everybody out. Today, the role players did not step up. So you only can ask the superstar for so much. That's the truth.
But Shady, at the point where Caruso stepped up enough for all the role players. Dude had 30 points off the bench. So, like, if you want to say the role players didn't step up, at the point in which Alex Caruso was the leading scorer for the Thunder, I just don't know if I can give you that take. If you want to say Chet didn't step up, I'll give you that take. I'm going to give you that. I don't count Chet as a role player. I think Chet's probably supposed to be like a legitimate force. But Chet didn't step up. Hell no, he didn't step up. But at the point in which Cason Wallace 2 for 5 from 3, Caruso 8 for 14 from 3, that's 10 of 19 between them two individuals alone. Like, I'm not mad at them role guys.
They played 4 quarters and they played 2 overtime, okay?
Yep.
So it's a lot of minutes being played. What I'm telling you is Caruso, he did his thing, right? But a lot of because of the way he was playing SGA. But what about everybody else, though? Because Dort had, 5 points?
Yeah.
Chet had, 8 points?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way.
AJ Mitchell in 34 minutes only had 4 points.
Come
he
on,
took 5
dude.
shots. Like,
There's no way you're going to blame also SGA. When all these role players, y'all keep talking about how the roster is so great. And the reason why that the OKC Thunder could go back to back to back is because they got this roster and they're all in contract, right?
Yep.
That was a talk. Now everything's on SGA. When the role players we talked about ain't stepping up, Mitchell, where was he at? Everybody love him now. Where was he
But
at?
here's the thing, though. The hard part
on,
for me,
man.
here's why, to me, this was a Wemby outplayed SGA. The difference in this game is 7 points, and Wemby more than outplayed SGA by 7 points because, if I'm not mistaken, Spurs bench only had 16 points. So it's not like the Spurs bench came in there and had 70 points and they won this game on the backs of their bench. They got 13 points from Keldon Johnson.
Well, Caruso came off the bench.
I'm saying Spurs bench.
Oh, Spurs, my
The
fault.
Spurs,
Oh,
the
yeah, my
Spurs
fault.
bench
Yeah,
only
Spurs,
had 16
right,
points.
Yeah.
So it's not like Victor Wembanyama had just
They only played 9 guys,
like
too.
a lore of just of Avengers just running to his charge. You know what I mean? Shout out to Castle and shout out to Vassell, but they didn't go for 30 each.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying, the way that OKC plays, though.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the way they play. I watch you talk about how great that team is, right?
Correct.
So why are we not talking about that now? I'm trying to figure this out. I watch y'all promote and say how great this team is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now y'all not saying nothing about the team. It's all SGA. If some of these role players that y'all say or this or that, they didn't show up at all. The game plan was to stop SGA. Right?
Yeah.
Every game plan is to
But
stop
you
SGA.
still- but-
Correct.
Every game plan
correct.
is. Yeah.
I was hoping for somebody to get on it.
Every game plan is.
So when they be blowing teams out, why is that?
Other dudes step up.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also,
you getting wide open shots too.
But also, SGA going 24 on 23 shots, it's an embarrassment for him.
Okay. All right.
Now, who played below their standard? Chet played below his standard.
Yeah.
Hartenstein played below his standard.
Yeah.
J. Dub
Hartenstein
coming
barely
off an injury.
played, so I can't even say that
But
he
he
did.
didn't. He got benched because he couldn't do nothing. Lou Dort played his standard, bro. He does this.
Lou Dort did what he
Lou Dort
does.
did what he does. He did what he does.
Jalen Williams played his standard.
Cason Wallace played to his standard.
Yeah.
Now Mitchell didn't shoot much. He's been a starter the last 4 games, coming off the bench.
He been scoring. He been hot.
Of course, but he didn't shoot much. He only shot 5 shots.
Okay, well,
So I'm
whatever.
like, I see about 3 players didn't play to their standard. SGA, one of them.
You have to hold the best player accountable if he doesn't play to his standard.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it sounds crazy to hold Chet accountable for his lackluster play going against the best player on both ends of the floor in the NBA, but not hold SGA because he went against a defensive team that decided we're going to throw the entire kitchen
He was
sink at
matched
you
up in
all
the clutch
game.
with a rookie?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the game plan for the Spurs defensively, Shady, to answer your question, was to just throw the kitchen sink at SGA and make sure he doesn't beat us. And if Caruso goes for 30 points and y'all win, so be it. Caruso went for 30 points and they lost. We're happy. So Caruso didn't do what he was supposed to do. J-Dub didn't do what he was supposed to do. They did what the Spurs wanted them to do. They played right into their hand. Additionally, on the offensive end from the Thunder, they never attacked the paint. You cannot. The objective as any team going against the Spurs should be to get Wemby out of the game as much as you can. He already doesn't like playing a ton of minutes. You got to get him in foul trouble to get him out of the game. Otherwise, you're going to have a game like this where you just can't get into the paint. You can't score. It completely limits the Thunder's game because they like to score from the inside out. Shea gets to the lane. He gets to the cup. Defenses collapse. They kick the ball out. They score easy threes. You can't do that because they were too scared to go at Wemby. So
let me ask y'all this, and in the chat, I need y'all to respond to this in the chat. This is a show where we talk back. If it's your first time in a Speakeasy, this is a family show. We all kicking it here.
Big facts.
Answer this via typing. Was this a bad game for the Thunder, or is this a bad sign for the Thunder? Comment bad game or bad sign. Comment bad game or bad sign right now. Was this a bad game, meaning like, hey, outlier, SGA is not going to play this bad again.
Yeah.
Chet's not going to play this bad again. AJ Mitchell's not going to play this bad again, or this is inefficient again. Or is this a bad sign for the Thunder? No, they played this bad because of how good the Spurs are. Bad game or bad sign? Comment. Shady, answer the question. Bad game for the Thunder or a bad sign for the Thunder?
I think it's a bad sign. I think, now you got a team that can match up, right? That can run with y'all, that's athletic like you guys are, that's fast like y'all. Now we see the difference, right? Check, y'all told me how good he was. Now we see he's okay. He's okay. And then the role players. And any sport, if you want to take out one particular part of the game, you can do that. In football, if you want to take somebody out the game, you can do that. In basketball, you do the same thing. That's why it's a team. And them guys got to step up. They really do. I can't blame everything on SGA because he's the MVP. No. He had a tough game, but I need my role players to step up. When you watch a lot of their games, when they start smoking and blowing teams out, it's when SGA gets rolling early, then they try to take him out the game, and then his role players make plays.
Yeah. Trey, let me ask you this same question. I know you're a basketball head. Bad game for the Thunder, bad sign for the Thunder?
To me, it's just a bad game. It's a bad game from the Thunder. It's only a bad sign if they come out with that same raggedy-ass game plan that they had today. Now I'm like, okay, this is a bad sign. First of all, they had a long rest period because they swept the Lakers. So I expect there to be some rust for them to knock off. Cool, I'm okay with that. But the game plan itself just didn't look good. So I think it was a bad game, but they should have obtained a lot of information from this game. It's on the coaching staff, particularly the head coach, to go back and figure out what we can do better because that same game plan didn't going to work.
This is definitely a bad sign. In 3 of the 4 losses that they took in the regular season, they shot 41%, they shot 38%, and they shot 39%. Tonight, you know what they shot? 41%. I've seen it before. I've seen them be stifled defensively by this Spurs team, who might be a better defensive team, which is crazy to say because I love the way that the Thunder play defense at all 5 positions, but the Spurs are doing it at just as high, if not higher of a level.
Yeah.
So it's going to be tough, and it's going to be about which superstar separates himself. This is what Wemby's doing right now.
Regulars. We got some visitors in the chat. We got about 4.5 thousand people in the chat. A lot of first-time Speakeasy viewers. Regulars, can you give them some clap hands emojis, please? Welcome them. Can you welcome our new guests and our visitors into the chat, please? Mo NYC, please be on your best behavior. Weird Cousin Central Cast, please be on your best behavior.
Not scare them off.
B Todd, can
Central,
you
you're my number one pick,
please
man.
monitor the chat? Like, we have visitors in the Speakeasy, some first-time guests. Nobody act out of character. We need these visitors to come back. Hey, y'all hit the subscribe button if it's your first time hanging with the Speakeasy. This is how we get down. Pour yourself a drink if you're at the house, if you vibing wherever you are. Kieran, turn us up, G.
Look, keeping it on SGA, Max Kellerman went viral for some comments that he had about him compared to Kobe Bryant. I'll let you guys take a listen.
But with Shea and Kobe, it goes the other way. Shea is more efficient than Kobe ever was. There will be an argument by the analytics types if Shea continues this that he's a greater player than Kobe was, for example. But people who lived through both eras will know that's not true. You know what? Shea is a modern player who, to his credit, has gamed the system very well. He's using the rules to his advantage, as he should. He's a champion, and he's now a 2-time MVP. That's not what Kobe did, though. Kobe just played ball at the highest possible level. He wasn't looking to get anything. It wasn't kind of a parlor trick in terms of he has this one thing he can do that can get him to the line. People who lived through both eras will know you cannot compare the one to the other.
But isn't that...
Fellas, do you guys agree with Max Kellerman's take that, whenever you watch Kobe Bryant and SGA, you're going to be able to tell that there's a difference and history won't look as fondly upon SGA as Kobe?
I'll be honest, I hate takes like this. Disagree or agree, I hate takes like this because do not undermine the current generation and what the current athletes are doing and what the current creators are doing because I saw it. I hate takes like this. Like, those are them old school takes that completely undermine, like, new generation, new innovations, new growth. It's the same stuff like, man, y'all music today, it sucks. Sure, it might. It's subjective. But, like, just because you went to a Marvin Gaye concert back in the 60s and the 70s doesn't mean, like, all R&B sucks now. So, like, I just hate when the old heads try to sit on their front lawn of being an old head, and obviously the late, great Kobe Bryant wasn't necessarily the old head age, but, like, honor what SGA is doing right now. Back-to-back MVP, Kobe never did that. As great as Kobe was, and Kobe was great, never did that. Mind you, obviously Kobe made it look different. Ain't nobody else turning around with the paper notebook in their hand and saying SGA when they shoot a fadeaway in class.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, you yell Kobe when you did that. Ain't nobody running through their kitchen, Euro stepping, hitting a fridge, and laying up something in the trash and going Kobe, and going SGA.
Yeah.
You know, you did that for Kobe. So Kobe obviously had a more cultural impact and a more generational impact, but SGA has to be put in that conversation in time.
You taking Kobe Bryant or you taking SGA?
Taking SGA or taking Kobe? Excuse me.
Of course. So I don't mind his take. And it ain't like he dissed him. He just said, if I watched what Kobe did and I watched what SGA did, he think SGA is great. He might be using the system with the calls and et cetera, right? Playing the system, which is cool. Kobe didn't do that. Mm-hmm. And if everybody here, if you ask who you taking out of Kobe Bryant or SGA, and there's no disrespect to SGA, I'm taking Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was amazing. And I think SGA's amazing. But if you asking me, I do think people would say, damn, if I had to pick one, and I'm looking at what SGA's doing and what Kobe did at his prime, I don't think it's a conversation.
Yeah.
I think, but let me push back on this, and let me expose something that I feel like we all do. I think far too often we let either cultural impact or swag or charm or something convolute a conversation.
Mama mentality.
If you just talking basketball, there's a conversation to be had. SGA is shooting 30 points a game on the most efficient we've ever seen. Like, from a basketball perspective, there's a conversation to be had. SGA does not have a Shaq on his team during the young phases of his career to help him win championships. SGA had to be the best player on his team for his first championship. So strictly basketball, there's a conversation to be had. If you want to talk swag, mama mentality, sneakers, of course, Kobe. But if you just talking hoops 2-5, there's a conversation to be had.
And like, I'm a Kobe nut. I don't think Kobe's like a cultural type dude. I mean, we love Kobe from who he is as a ball player. I think culture more is like Iverson and all that type of stuff. But when we talking about this ball, because you saying that on one side, but then when I ask you, if you put a gun to your head, who you taking, Kobe Bryant or SGA, you gonna say?
I'm gonna say Kobe.
Mom.
Of course.
So,
of course.
We can give SGA all the credit in the world because he is that dude. He's running things right now. And he looks really, really good. He's one of the best because SGA is one of the best for sure. But you're not taking him over Kobe Bryant for a reason.
But the reason because I'm holding two thoughts in my head, and the two thoughts are I'm taking Kobe. But I always challenge my answers. I'm like, am I taking Kobe because Kobe had more swag? Am I taking Kobe because you wanted to be Kobe? You didn't necessarily want to be SGA, with all due respect. I just don't like the way SGA plays the game of basketball, but I can still respect it. Or am I taking Kobe because he's just actually at this stage of his career better? I don't know if Kobe at this stage of his career, right? I don't remember when Kobe won back-to-back with the Lakers in 9-10. I don't remember how old Kobe was at the time. He went on to play, I believe, 6 more years. I think SGA might have 6 more years left, more than 6 more years left in him. But I'm taking Kobe because the answer right in front of you is Kobe, but is that the right answer? What?
You overthinking this whole.
I might be.
You read a lot of books.
I might be.
You did a lot of great things, right? With the Texas.
Yes, sir.
You graduate.
2 degrees.
2 degrees. It's just not that. It's not class, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Your eyes. You got glasses.
Yep, I do.
Prescription glasses. They work.
Yep.
When you watch SGA, phenomenal.
Yeah.
When you watch Kobe, phenomenal. So the reason why you said the first you said was, I'm taking Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Don't overthink this.
That's
please.
Fair. That's fair.
Let me chime in here.
Please do.
Kobe Bryant played what the fans would call a far more ethical brand of basketball than SGA did. It does look different. It does not look as complete. It does not look as ferocious, as competitive. It just does not look the same way that it looked for Kobe Bryant. But this is my thing. It's not the same NBA that Kobe Bryant was playing in. And the fact that we don't acknowledge that is just kind of tough. The problem that basketball has is we compare eras way too much. It's a completely different era now. I'm sorry, foul baiting, doing all of these other things, it's just become what basketball is a part of. It just really is. What he's doing right now, regardless of era, is something we've never seen before. We haven't seen a 6'6" guard shoot at this level of efficiency while averaging 30. We haven't. We've just never seen it. The only time you've seen it was Michael Jordan way back in the day, and that's still a completely different game of basketball that he was playing compared to what SGA plays. No, it's not as visibly appeasing. But also, you can't, I'm kind of with Acho on this, you can't just disrespect or discredit SGA and the greatness that he's had because it looked different. It's the same reason why, like, a lot of people will say, bro, I take Carmelo as a scorer over Luka Doncic. It looks different. It looks completely different. It doesn't mean that Luka Doncic is any less great of a scorer.
I won't do that.
I mean, you wouldn't take Carmelo over?
Nah.
Okay, would you
And I love Melo.
That's true. Okay, but Kevin Durant, like Luka's gonna have a higher career average in points, higher career in the playoffs. He's gonna be doing a lot of that, but he's never gonna be viewed in the same aspect as like a Kevin Durant because of how it looks though sometimes. And my thing is with SGA and Kobe, SGA is doing something that Kobe never did. Right now, he is.
Okay,
he is.
You're right. You're right. Who you taking?
I'm taking Kobe, bro.
Like,
I'm probably taking Kobe.
We're wasting our time.
Like everybody would take Kobe. But my thing
is,
is, like, I'm taking Kobe based off of the completion of his career and what I saw him do consistently throughout his entire career.
you're not taking him because the way he scored, the way he played defense, the way he finished at the rim. You're not taking for all them reasons.
This is my difference.
The way he competed and
played.
played.
It's a completely different NBA. We're not going to see another Kobe. We're not. We're not going to see another Kobe that plays like Kobe. It's just not going to happen. So I can't compare them. But what I'm saying is, if SGA for the next 5 years does what he's done the last 3. I'm taking SGA's career.
But we're not doing with this. We're just saying right now today. Right
now today.
Because he has more MVPs than Kobe.
Right? Yes.
So right now today, you're going to take Kobe Bryant. The same way Acho was. So you're arguing against it until I ask you that real question. Yeah. And then you sit up there and you say, you know what? I'm taking Kobe. And another thing
I'm taking Kobe because I think he's a more complete player defensively and offensively.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that's why I'm taking Kobe too. And that's why Max Kellerman said, yo, we love SGA, but when we watch Kobe Bryant, we want Kobe instead of SGA.
It's never
nothing
going to
wrong
be
with that.
But my thing is, when are we ever going to get? We're not going to give anybody in this era of basketball any sort of credit or respect.
Dude, he said, wait, what you want him to say?
Well, I'm saying.
He said SGA is a great player and he does really well, but he's taking advantage of the rules a little bit, which everybody can see that. Right?
Absolutely.
He said that. He said, but if I had to take the two,
my problem is
I watch Kobe and I'm taking Kobe.
My problem is it puts SGA in a box, so no matter how much he accomplishes, it didn't look the same, so he's not as great. But I don't like that argument.
But here's the main pushback I'll have is like when Max says SGA's back-to-back MVPs are more similar to Steve Nash's and prime Kobe. What do we all say about Steve Nash? He shouldn't win them MVPs over Kobe.
Correct.
People don't ever say, like, hell yeah, Steve Nash was a dog. The moment you bring up Steve Nash as MVP, man, he stole that MVP from Kobe.
Also, Steve Nash didn't win a championship with those.
So if you compare SGA to a guy who, generally speaking, everybody has tried to undermine his MVPs, I just don't like that. Like, SGA is, you know what I mean? Like, SGA is him.
He could have had this take and delivered it
without
and
Steve
probably
Nash.
took that part out. I'm going to text him about that. But everything else he said was A+. Can
I be honest?
Before you take some, like, this one I don't get, though. In sports, especially in my culture, we're going to be at the barbershop arguing about this stuff.
Yeah.
Right? So when you talk about it, like, that's part of it. You got to talk about the old era. You got to talk about now. That's what basketball, that's what sports is all about.
Yeah.
So when we talk and we arguing, yo, who's better, SGA or Kobe? If you drop the poll, they're going to say Kobe. Yeah. What we talking about?
That's fair.
Quit the malarkey.
Hey, I know we got some super chats. Let's get to them, please, sir.
We do have some super chats to get to. Listen, I am Cold Dog sent a $50 super chat and said, I told y'all back in the Ray Charles Bear episode that OKC can be had, especially by the Spurs. Overall series is now 5-1 Spurs. So why are y'all acting surprised? But to answer the question, bad sign. Appreciate you, Cold Dog. J2001 said, this is Wemby's league. Win or lose, I don't care. Absolute masterclass. Love the show. Keep up the good work. Let the entertainment begin. Listen, if you're not going to get anything else from the Speakeasy, you're going to get entertainment. Absolutely. Dominic Castro, 6483, said, another game decided by the refs. Spurs got insane foul calls. Luckily, this is the worst the Thunder are going to play. They shot really terribly tonight and were rusty off of the long break. Thunder in 6.
They've done it in 4 of the 6 games. I can't say that. I don't know.
Yeah.
They shot bad in 4 of the 6 games.
Yeah.
It's tough.
That's fair. The Primes 7018 said, let's not forget that Stephon Castle had 11 turnovers. Imagine what this game could have looked like if he only had 4 or 5. Wemby is a cold-blooded killer, had SGA scared to go to the paint, making it hard for him to draw fouls. It's a great point. DeJuan Gorham said, hold Shady accountable when it was Cade having a bad game. He ain't want to hear nothing about role players. Keep that same energy now.
They role players didn't play good either. Also, they didn't.
Yeah.
The whole team didn't play good. They got smoked by 30 points.
This is very true. This is very true. Our draft pick, that being Team Acho on Social Trade, JoJo's in the building and said, yo, I just showed up. Why the hell are we comparing SGA and Kobe? What are we doing?
No, we got bigger issues.
Wait, what did he say?
Hold on, we got bigger issues.
He said, why are we comparing
No.
SGA?
What did he say first? What's the first thing he said?
Yo, I just showed up.
Hey, JoJo. We got special guests in the chat tonight.
Yeah, we do.
We just watched one of the most historic games from a 22-year-old. You were regular in the Speakeasy, and you let our visitors beat you? Hey, this ain't CPT, bruh. It's white people time.
You show up to the game on time,
You feel me? You got to get here on time.
Or you will be fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Black
So,
people don't be on
I mean, he was probably watching the end of the game. He was,
Nigerians be the latest.
Nigerians be late.
Nigerians be later than black people.
Because they busy scamming.
You
They
tell-
wrap their scam up.
Hey, we got guests.
they be dancing, partying.
We got guests.
My
Black
fault.
people be
Like,
Nigerians, y'all be
if
having
it's-
like the kid's birthday party,
Look,
and you're there till 3
if
o'clock in
you
the morning.
supposed to
The
be
kid
there,
asleep,
if
and then
you
you
supposed to
still
be there at
just-
7, white people gonna be there at 6:56.
No.
Yes.
6:36.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Black people finna be there about 7:22.
Yeah.
That's not
Nigerians?
true. Oh, no, I can't.
What
I
time
can't
they get
vouch
there?
for that.
It's for a 7 o'clock call
Or
time.
7. If it's a 7 o'clock wedding, Nigerians are getting there at 8:15.
No.
Swear.
I can't recall.
No.
For a
that.
wedding?
For a wedding.
What time?
Yeah.
8:15
I'm not
for 7 o'clock
inviting no
wedding.
Nigerians to my wedding.
you-
I swear
no,
to
you
God.
can't- you can't
I
come
told you
into the
uninvited,
wedding.
brother. I'm not
That
gonna lie.
late.
You're not coming to mine.
But here's the thing, Nigerians know
Can't do it.
Nigerians. So they'll put 6 o'clock on a program and they won't start till 8:15.
Yeah, Acho, your ass is locked
Okay.
out. I'm not saving no food
I've never
for you
had
or
a
nothing.
meeting
Yeah,
with a
no.
Nigerian, though, so I don't know.
Hey, you know what else Africans do? Now I can't speak to Nigerians, but when I was at IU, Africans party till the wee
that's true.
hours of
This
the
is true.
morning. I'm talking about like a normal party.
That's what I'm
We
saying.
might throw that joint might go
Caribbeans
to
do
like
that too.
2, 3 in the morning. Africans, the sun is up. And
Trey,
they
I'm gonna
still
be
get
honest.
it.
That's just
Nigerians
an
sleep?
American thing. Like everywhere else in the
Nigerians
world, they party late.
Yeah, see, but you know I'm not cultured. I
Yeah,
ain't
no.
been
Like
outside the
my
States.
10th
Yeah,
birthday
so I
party,
ain't
my
know
dad
that.
had it at his crib, bro. People I ain't never seen before. I was knocked out. I was in my room on the PSP watching Open Season on the little disc.
Yeah.
Knocked out at 11:30. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I go out there.
Did you
White, like, bro, it was bro. Yes, it was crazy.
Karen, where we at, G?
Look, man, moving forward, we got to talk about some NFL action.
Oh, wait,
Surprising.
time out. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
whoa,
You know, I normally would not cut off.
What happened?
Oh, you cut people off.
I mean, the sneezing, the what are we doing?
What the hell just happened?
Time out. JoJo sent a $20 super chat and said his dad was in the hospital, so he was with him.
Yeah, so shut your ass up, Acho.
Acho,
Yeah, that's
you
all
got
they
it.
hating.
Yeah.
Hold
And
on.
nosy.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
And no.
hold
No,
on.
JoJo. Prayers to
Prayers,
Pops.
prayers,
Prayers
to
up,
Pops.
prayers up.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you
hope he
can't
gets
you
well.
can't play me though. When you walk in late,
nasty.
hey, my bad, G. Pops.
Oh
in
yeah,
the-
you got he needed to put that in
Oh,
the
You gotta
first
put
place.
that in there.
Okay,
If
yeah.
I come, hey, my bad, G. Pops in the hospital,
Yeah.
bro. I got it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel me? Don't
Yeah,
like.
don't leave
hey,
us in the dark. Because you
Yeah.
leave us to our devices, Acho's going to get nasty with it and then be like, oh, you showed up late. You know, you just next time, lead with that.
Leave with that.
And you
stuff.
cost yourself
good
another $20.
You did. But prayers up for Pops. Prayers up
definitely.
for Pops.
Most
So,
definitely. Hope
look,
for the best.
moving forward, we got to talk about some NFL action. Surprisingly, Jalen Hurts did not attend AJ Brown's wedding. Funny enough, we have some video here. He was not there. Essentially, there was a report from TMZ
Nigerian?
that came out
TMZ.
saying that he was not at AJ Brown's wedding. This is a surprise to absolutely nobody, to be honest with you. Also, Jalen wasn't the only Eagles teammate who wasn't there. It looks like there no current Eagles were, though we did spot former Eagles player Darius Slay at the wedding. TMZ had this picture that clearly shows Saquon Barkley in attendance, though, as well. Funny enough, there may be some conflicting reports being released out there. But, fellas, is this a big deal or is it not a big deal whatsoever? Jalen Hurts not being at A.J. Brown's wedding, his quarterback.
I think it's the nail in the proverbial coffin of any ideas around AJ and Jalen being as close as they once were. Eagles fans tried to argue for the last several years because you saw them celebrate after a touchdown versus the Los Angeles Rams, trying to convince themselves that that relationship was still there. But obviously, you show up to people on important occasions. You show up for funerals, you show up for wedding days, you show up for Hall of Fame ceremonies, and you show up depending upon significant milestone of birthdays. If you ain't show up to his wedding, or if you weren't invited to his wedding, after also, if y'all recall, Jalen Hurts wasn't at AJ's engagement party out there in Philadelphia, Philadelphia, clearly we know there was a fracture in the friendship, but that's the worst kept secret in all of the NFL. And the individuals that are trying to act like Jaylen and AJ are the same level of friends as they once were, they're lying and they're gaslighting. Now, the only reason I care, beyond just like who goes to whose wedding, only reason I care is because I think it impacted the game. Because I don't think it's a coincidence that when AJ and Jaylen were cool, AJ was going for 1,400 yards a season. When AJ and Jaylen weren't cool, AJ was going for 1,000 yards a season. AJ plays a dependent position. He is dependent upon the quarterback throwing him the football. Now, you would love to believe in this utopian society that it don't matter if we friends, everybody got a job to do. Sure. But in positions that are dictated and to some degree benefit off of chemistry, benefit off of relationship, a fractured relationship can lead to fractured statistics and can lead to fractured records. So I don't think it's a coincidence that since their friendship fell off, the numbers fell off. But at the end of the day, obviously it's a little something. But Shady, you know.
It's so funny though. Like this social media is so crazy. It gives everybody a platform. Like. They find out who's at the wedding and all that.
Bro.
This is
TMZ
scary.
find out everything.
Right. But listen, man. Obviously, it's not what it used to be.
Yeah.
Right. And I think sometimes when it's a work relationship and we're friends outside the work relationship, and then I'm not delivering on the field because maybe it's his fault or maybe it's his fault, our relationship might get affected. And I think this is the problem we have right here. AJ was going for 1,400 yards. They was winning games, et cetera, et cetera. The offense slowed down. Offense ain't doing well. He ain't throwing the ball. I ain't catching the ball. Now it's a little friction there. I mean, I don't make a big deal about it, right? I mean, they won't probably be best friends for sure, right? But even before the wedding, we've been through this.
Correct.
We've been through this. So it's time to move on. I think AJ's going to a new team, right? We're going to see what Jalen Hurts looks like without AJ Brown. We're going to see what AJ Brown looks like without Jalen Hurts. I can't wait because now we won't have this conversation every day, every night. And I think this type of conversation from all my homeboys that play with the Eagles, it's affected the team. We tired of hearing about A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts. We tired of hearing about it.
I think sometimes a divorce, both in romance and in football, is good for both parties.
I know a lot of people that got divorced and they say, you know what, that's my best friend now. Mm-hmm. Might have cost some money, you know what I'm saying? But they best friends.
Yeah.
Maybe it might be a situation where, hey, AJ goes to the Patriots,
yeah.
right? Balls out. Jalen hits, good game. AJ might say the same thing to Jalen, and then they become cool again.
Yeah.
I think the issue here, football has messed up their relationship.
Yeah, that's well said.
You get what I'm saying?
That's well said. And when you have two players that are trying to be the best at their position, and ultimately the better Jalen plays, the worse AJ's numbers were. It was weird. It's like because Jalen was rewarded for winning, not necessarily for passing, Jalen doesn't have to serve AJ and be a proficient passer because Jalen wasn't rewarded for being a proficient passer. Jalen was rewarded for winning football games, and winning football games was going through the running game. I think
that's what it is right there. Not to cut you off, but AJ's the better player. We always say that, correct?
Yeah, of course.
And it's like, but I need Jalen to help me out so I can show how great I am.
Yeah.
Because before he got to the Eagles, we all know he was nice.
Yeah.
We didn't know he was this nice.
Correct.
He had a quarterback giving the ball. But the problem is Jalen Hurts was still getting credit and he wasn't throwing the ball well.
Correct.
They were winning games. It's like, okay, Jalen Hurts did it. And AJ like, damn, I ain't even getting the right. We ain't throwing the ball, but we winning.
Yeah.
He's mad because he's not getting his stats, which every great player is going to be mad about.
Yep.
But Jalen's like, I'm not getting my stats, but Jalen's winning games.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
course.
he always got his love and his credit.
Let me ask you this, and I'm doing this off top of my head, so apologize in the chat if I say something wrong. We do a show every day, and I just regurgitate stats and things that I think of, so I might be wrong. We've seen some high-profile divorces between receivers and quarterbacks. Let me name a couple of them. Terrell Owens, Donovan McNabb, Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen, Antonio Brown, Ben Roethlisberger. Those are just the first three that came to my mind. Clearly, I've missed several. Shady, T.O. left McNabb, and I think he still got busy. A.B. left Roethlisberger and didn't get busy again until he recircled in Tampa, got busy for a stint, and then obviously that went where that went. Stephon Diggs left Josh Allen, and it did this. Obviously he had some off the field, but compared to what he did with Josh, what he did after Josh, it wasn't as nice. How will the divorce, which we all anticipate will happen, how do you think the divorce between Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown will go? Will A.J. have a resurgence, or do you think A.J. might look more like, Stephon Diggs without
AJ Brown's like that. And I think AJ Brown has helped Jalen Hurts out. I think Jalen Hurts, a lot of his success throwing the ball AJ has a lot to do with that, right? And then vice versa. I think AJ having a lot of success. Jalen Hurts has a lot to do with that as well. I think AJ gonna be all right. I mean, we ain't gonna act like he ain't going to a MVP type quarterback.
Yeah.
We not gonna act like he going to a Super Bowl type of coach.
Yeah.
We not gonna act like he ain't going to a good franchise.
Yeah.
We can't act like he ain't about to go play for the Patriots.
Yeah.
They a good ass offense. They did all that without a real number one. You bring AJ Brown over there, you know what he gonna do over there?
Yeah.
Now, the good thing for Jalen Hurts is we added a lot of wide receivers. And the cool thing about Jalen Hurts that I love is that stats don't make who he is. You get what I'm saying? Because I can see the Eagles going to the playoffs doing really, really well. Jalen Hurts having a solid year. He don't have to throw the ball all around the field.
Yeah.
But us winning, he's okay with that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I think it's a situation where we both can win.
We got a super chat on this specific topic. We know this show is not us talking at you, it's us talking with you. If you drop a super chat while we're talking about the conversation and we notice it, we integrate it into the conversation. I believe we have a super chat from a regular.
We do a absolute dog as a regular. 214 Mr. DFW is in the building that said Jalen wasn't at AJ's wedding. And AJ's not going to be on the Eagles anymore. Oh, well. But guess what? Jalen and AJ were at that podium in New Orleans when that confetti dropped.
That's true.
A Super Bowl was won.
That's true.
Mission was accomplished. Life goes on. Love you 2-5.
Wow. Love you too, bro. And that's real right there. You know what I mean? It's always in Philadelphia. It's always a big issue. Why he ain't go to his wedding? Why he ain't say what's up to him? Why was he at the game? So what? Life goes on. The Eagles will be back in the Super Bowl this year, and AJ Brown is gonna have a great year with the Patriots.
It's real, but is it unfortunate? Because y'all remember when AJ got traded to the Eagles, I think AJ might be is AJ a godparent of one of Jalen's kids? There's some, yeah, Ron. There's some connectivity there.
That's
like
no, Jalen don't got no kids.
Then Jalen might be a godparent of AJ's kids. Somebody's a godparent of Jalen's a godparent of AJ's kids. We're hearing in the back.
We're all childs
of God.
Childs of
So
God.
I'm just like, and Shady, let me ask you this. You played 12 years. Were there any relationships? You don't got to get into specifics, but like, were there any of your homeboys who ceased to be your homeboys because of ball, and was it worth it? Because to me, like, friendships transcend work. For me, I'm a different type of cat though. Like me and Trey, me and 2-5 was friends before working. We cooler now, but like friendships to me transcend work. So it is still a little disheartening, you know, just on a human level, not on a sports level, on a human level.
Yeah.
Were there any relationships like, dang, this dude was my dog, but it is what it is. It is what a TI is, bruh. Like this old lineman to me, we was cool, but you know what I'm saying? He sucked. I called him out for it.
You know what? Nah. I can't say that.
Okay.
I think AJ and Jalen are similar personalities, right? We're serious guys. And then AJ, he jokes a little bit more than Jalen Hurts, but they kind of serious dudes. They're not like super big personality guys. I was a big personality. I'm hanging out with everybody. Yeah. The brothers, the white boys, the whoever. The linemen. The kickers?
Except the kickers.
Yeah, they don't count in football. Okay. Yeah, I ain't talking about no kickers. Okay. Anyway, so everybody else I hung out with, you know what I mean? Is where these two, they're similar. Like, they not really trying to, like, AJ ain't going to clubs and hanging out with a bunge of people.
Yeah.
Jalen definitely ain't doing that, right? So, they similar.
Yeah.
They are similar. I just think, you know, AJ, he ain't for the games, like he ain't with all that bull crap, though.
Not at all.
Yeah, I think
You ain't trying him and all that.
Not at all.
I think just to add to your point about quarterback wide receiver duos, pivoting just a little bit, Kobe and Shaq is a great example. Mm-hmm. We saw them butt heads and go their separate ways and had a lot of animosity between each other. And then they do the sit down after, you know, the careers have settled, the dust settles, and it's like, damn, I wish we wouldn't have had that lapse in our friendship like we did because it costs a lot. So, you know, I think it's unfortunate.
The egos too, a little bit.
Yeah, the egos get into it. You know, what can you tell me? You can't tell me anything. I was winning before, all those types of things. So it's unfortunate to see, and hopefully they can reconcile.
But I wonder if you ask the question like, yo, who's a better player? I think we all would say AJ, right? But I do feel like it's certain people that, because the quarterback position is so valued, that they might try to argue that. And when you start having a situation where I feel like I'm right, he feel like he's right, we got to move on. Mm-hmm. You talked about the Shaq and Kobe, like I got to move on.
Yeah.
That's well said. Hey, if y'all just now tuning in to the Speakeasy, please hit that subscribe button.
Do it.
The subscribe button, it pushes us further into the algorithm. More people get to see this show. After you do that, hit the bell button to be notified anytime we go live. If it's your first time tuning in, the regulars, we call them the regulars because they hear every night regularly. But consider yourself being a regular. We hear every night, 11:15 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday to Thursday, that is. So Speakeasy, it's a kickback, it's a hang, it's a good time. Carebear, turn me up.
Also, guys, we got 4.5K in the chat right now. I need you guys to get this stream to 1,000 likes, man.
Yeah.
Get it to 1,000 likes right
Do
now.
it.
We're only at 692 likes. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up in the stream and go ahead and hit that like button for us. Moving forward, we got to talk about some news in the NBA. Jaylen Brown and Stephen A. Smith are going at it. Jaylen Brown on the stream had some choice words for Stephen A.
Fuck Stephen A.
Oh,
Wow.
Stephen A, Stephen B, Stephen C. Like, my offer still stands. You want me to be quiet and stop streaming? Well, I want you to be quiet and get off these networks because you're not using your platform to do real journalism. You're using your platform to use clickbait. You're using your platform to let's go back and let's use example A.
But yeah, it had some very choice words. Stephen A. responded the next day.
Get your ass a studio. You looking like you in some dungeon, a little room or whatever. You making $54 million a year. You're gonna make 57 next year, 61 the year after that, 67 the year after that. You're in the midst of a $304 million contract. Get a studio with a director and a producer. Call it up, clips of mine. The computer ain't even working right. Can't even get the full sound up in there. Get that together. That's number one. Stop being so damn cheap. You got the money. Pay.
I mean, Stephen A. clapped back
Bro,
with
they
that one.
can't
He
mess with
also,
Stephen A, yo.
he also
He's
had some more
brilliant, bro.
words for him. I'll let you guys listen.
In the end, Jaylen Brown, be careful what you wish for. You really want me to start reporting on that level? You understand? Locker room? How the organization might think about you? How the city may feel about you? How Jason Tatum may or may not have feel about you? Sneaker deals, endorsement deals, the list goes on and on. The season is over, bro. You on Twitch.
Fellas, whose
Stephen A.
side,
like that for real.
Shout out to Twitch.
Love Stephen A.
whose side are you guys on in this little kerfuffle? Jaylen Brown or Stephen A. Smith?
Trying to fight Stephen A. with words and in a television game is like going to a shootout with a couple pebbles. Jaylen Brown, you outmatched, you overpowered, you out-intellectualed as it pertains to being an orator or a communicator. Jaylen Brown, just challenge Stephen A. to a game of one-on-one, bruh, because you can beat him on a hardwood, but you can't beat him in the studio. So in regards to this, I'm with Stephen A. because, JB, why are you responding? You making $54 million a year. What you responding to Stephen A. for, bruh? Just go hoop. At the end of the day, Stephen A. is no longer a journalist in my mind. He's an entertainer. There's a difference. I don't expect Stephen A. to uniquely report upon the news. I expect Stephen A. to entertain us. I expect Stephen A. to make us feel. I expect Stephen A. to make you mad. I expect Stephen A. to make you laugh. But I don't expect Stephen A. to provide insight into a game of basketball in a way that I can't find anywhere else. Stephen A. is a master entertainer. Don't take him so seriously. Get your laughs on, get your emotions on, and keep it pushing. So I'm actually on Stephen A.'s side in this one.
I don't know why they be on Stephen A. Like, and I'm all for the culture. He's just speaking honest. And everybody got these soft, thin skins. You gotta have thick skin if you're gonna be in this sport. It's making that type of money with that type of pressure. Listen, man, I agree with Stephen A. First of all, I don't wanna have no conversation with nobody that was in the playoffs, that's not in the playoffs no more, talking about you on Twitch. What we talking about? Stephen A's job is to talk about the games, bro. What's your job? To go practice and get better. Right? I love Jaylen Brown, though. So I ain't going to hate on him at all, but I ain't going to say, yo, it's the playoffs, and you're not in it, and we on Twitch. Imagine if you had a fan, and y'all are fans for the Celtics.
Yep.
You don't want to hear about none of this bull crap. I want my team to be in the playoffs, hopefully get a championship. Put one of them banners up there going against the Lakers. Yeah. That's the truth. So, JB, get out the Twitch and get back in your bag because you like that for real.
That's facts.
We arguing with Stephen A. about this and that. It's the playoffs, dog. Yeah. I'm so mad. Like Kobe Bryant, I love Kobe. Since we talked about him earlier today, you think Kobe gonna be on some Twitch and all that?
Not at all.
I'm mad we lost. I'm in the gym. I'm working out. I'm getting better. We on Twitch? Like you on social media, dude? Like you one of them What are they called?
Streamers and whatnot.
What?
Streamers.
Like you a streamer. Like you 23 years old trying to get some attention. What are we talking about? It's that silly bull, man.
I actually feel shady on this because, like,
what?
you a hooper.
Wait, why you say it like that, dog? Like you not always
I disagree
with
with you most times. I mean, it makes for good television.
For all the regulars.
Yep.
For all the new people out there, just know this.
Oh, gosh.
Shady McCoy on this show.
Oh, bro.
Shady
And
PSA.
most of all shows. But especially on this show.
Okay.
I'm 89.7% always right. And if you don't believe me, ask the regulars. They know it. I gotta calm these dudes. They get fanboyish in here. I gotta calm them down and say chill a little bit and let's talk about it.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
This guy stinks.
Look, fellas, he initially went at Jaylen Brown for speaking out on his Twitch afterwards, recapping the season, saying, for me, felt very disappointing and whatnot. He was complaining about the referees and all sorts of stuff, right? Or actually, I think he was complaining about the officiating and whatnot, and Joel Embiid flopping. I have no problem with him being on Twitch. I think players should be allowed to have hobbies. I think it's a bad take to just be like, oh, you should be in the gym practicing all the time. Like, bro, athletes got lives at the end of the day. If you get eliminated from the playoffs,
We're athletes.
Yes. No, I mean I'm saying, but y'all have lives. Y'all are also doing this after your careers, and you now have great careers moving on. I think he's able to have a Twitch at the end of the day, right? He could do that. Okay. Going at Stephen A. Smith though this hard, I think I would have taken the criticism, just been like, okay, cool, it is what it is, kept it pushing. It's tough though. It's tough. I mean, Stephen A. bodied him right there. It was pretty tough, and I don't think many people are gonna have your side when you are eliminated, because it's all about what you do on the court rather than who you are as a person. That's what it is when you're an athlete. It's all about Jaylen Brown, the basketball player, and not Jaylen Brown, what he actually might want to do with his life.
But the problem is, yes, athletes, you're allowed to have lives, but you are taking a paintbrush and painting a gigantic target on your back if you decide to go on Twitch, which many people still consume as a child's device and a child's outlet. If you want to, as a grown $300 million man, go on Twitch less than 24 hours after a franchise that has the most championships in the history of the sport gets eliminated in the first round, and you're trying to compete for first team All-NBA, you made yourself a target. Only reason Stephen A. ever addressed Jaylen Brown was because Jaylen Brown went on Twitch right after the game.
Yeah.
Right.
JB, we haven't talked about Jason Tatum. We haven't.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about Jason Tatum this whole time.
Yeah.
And Tatum got eliminated too. But Tatum maybe he's with LMA, or maybe he's just chilling in the cut with Deuce. And like
maybe it's training.
Maybe it's training. But like Jason Tatum hasn't given us a reason to shoot at him. So I don't necessarily disagree with you, Kieran. Like, sure, athletes have your own lives, but be cognizant of, if you come up short and to some degree in embarrassing fashion, then you almost unintentionally rub it in fans' faces less than 24 hours by hopping on a app that many people still believe is primarily consumed by kids. Like, what do you anticipate?
I think in any other profession, it's okay to have your job be your job, and whatever you want to do outside of it, you could just do. In basketball, it's, what the hell are you doing having a life outside of basketball? This is supposed to be what you eat, sleep, breathe, no matter what.
All pro sports.
And all pro sports. And I get that. I get that it takes a lot of sacrifice, dedication, a lot of hard work. It's still a lot tougher than some normal jobs, and a lot of people will argue. My thing is, he's also in his right to say, all right, F Stephen A. Smith.
True.
He can feel however he wants to feel about me being on Twitch doing my streams. I'm gonna just keep doing me. So to me, it's not a win-loss thing. He a grown-ass man that can do whatever he wants at the end of the day.
But you know what though? This is one thing as a competitor. When you play at the elite level with the best of the best, you competing. And when you lose in the playoffs or a tough ass game or a rivalry, like, you don't even want to jump on here and talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you do your interviews, but you don't want to get out here and just start talking on social media. Like, you be so pissed off.
So
you know, and like, you watching the game over and over again, like, you ain't even thinking of even like addressing stuff on social media. Yeah. Now, weeks later, month or two, maybe 3 months later, I get it. You know, you can talk about it, but when you're a player and you're a ball player, I'm just going back when I was playing. Like, after we lost, I wasn't even trying to go to the club, let alone the playoffs.
Yeah.
So the mindset is like a little weird. Like, and I'm not even trying to compare everybody to Kobe, but even like LeBron. LeBron mentally like Kobe, in my opinion. But I don't think LeBron's jumping on social media.
In LeBron's prime, he deleted social media.
Come
if y'all
on.
remember the whole 0 dark 30 thing. Like in LeBron's prime, during these LeBron, Jason Brown eras, he would delete social media during the playoffs. Yeah. Not like
you're
lose
not really
in the
trying to-
playoffs and then hop on IG Live. Like,
Imagine if you're a teammate though.
It's a new generation.
If I'm looking at him like, yo, like we just lost, dude. Think about if we teammates.
Yeah.
The first thing you want to do is jump on some social media like you one of these streamers.
Can I be honest though? Draymond Green was hopping on a show
I was
after
just getting ready to say that. His
losses in the
podcast.
playoffs. He was hopping on a play. They ended up winning the championship the first year that he had it. Great, but also he was still doing it after they got eliminated. After all of that, he's putting out content. He has something else in his life. A huge part of the intrigue is, oh shit, Jaylen Brown's live on Twitch right now, right after they played the game. I'm gonna tune into that.
Mm-hmm.
He has other business ventures that he wants to tackle and accomplish.
That's what,
and I'm not here to say that, like, bro. I don't subscribe to the notion that every athlete after a tough loss has to curl themselves into a ball and cry themselves to sleep.
I'm not
saying.
Well, we ain't crying.
I'm not saying you're actually crying, Shady. I'm
we
using
ain't,
it.
we ain't just sitting around just happy. First of all, Draymond Green.
He's not happy though. He got on streaming. He was complaining about it. He was showing that he was frustration.
Draymond Green. That was at this fourth championship. He started doing this streaming stuff. Yeah, because by then we all feel like, and I'm a Warriors fan. That shit's a wrap. Yeah, it's a wrap. The Warriors champ, it's a wrap. We feel like that, right?
They did it. He did that for the whole playoff run.
But what I'm saying is, after you had so much success, I can see, okay,
he's a Finals MVP though. Shady.
Yeah, I guess I'm just confused on.
I'm talking about Draymond. I'm talking about Draymond.
I'm saying for Jaylen Brown.
Draymond's on the end. They're on the end. You know what I mean? Like JB, they still in the mix. You still competitive.
Sure.
Do
you think it's a non-competitive thing to get on Twitch after the game?
I truly do. Yo, if we teammates, I'm questioning how serious you take this shit. Because think about it.
It's a different generation though, man. I don't know.
But who else in their prime right now is doing, like, Jason Tatum ain't doing no silly ass shit like that?
But I'm playing
know.
I ain't seeing
here, but
Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid. I don't see it.
But what's the difference between doing a presser and just going to Twitch? You
presser, you have to, because you that's part of your contract.
Obligated. Yeah.
You get fined for that.
Okay, so I eat the fine. I make $300 million a year. You gonna fine me $50,000 for missing a press conference? Cool. Be a competitor then, and just pay the fine and don't do the presser if you're that hurt about it. I guess I'm just trying to figure out where, like, y'all, what is the issue Twitch? Because Draymond gets on the podcast.
Yeah.
Is it just the not moping after a loss? Like what?
I'm not saying moping. I'm just saying we competitors, right? And we playing this game for real.
Yeah.
Most guys ain't just like, all right, cool, let's just jump on Twitch.
So what if he went to the club after?
I'm not feeling that shit either. I'm not cool with that either. I just said we lost. What we celebrating?
What we celebrating for? Yeah.
What we celebrating for? Though?
Yeah.
This is real competitive.
But some people do choose to do that. We don't criticize them in the same light that we've criticized Jaylen Brown.
How don't we?
Remember, CeeDee Lamb and Trayvon Diggs hit the club after the Cowboys lost to the Texans 2 years back.
But
I
can understand that you'll be open to criticism. My thing is, like, what's the criticism really for though? Because you wouldn't have done it. Is that what it is? The criticism is because you wouldn't have done it in that way?
Well,
people have different ways of coping with pain, loss, all sorts of stuff.
Because when Jaylen Brown laced them sneaks up, his game don't ever look like he's not a competitor.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be different if you went out there and really stunk it up the whole series. Like,
or did shit like look non-competitive, like just going around moping on the court, hanging his head, looking
was he
defeated.
ill-prepared like that?
I think anytime people behave in a manner that isn't congruent with like the standard aspect of how you should react to something, it's weird. If you lose a loved one and you go out, to a game later that night, I'd be like, oh, you probably didn't care about him that much. You might be like, nah, Acho, that's just how I cope.
Yeah.
If I lose a loved one, I'm probably going to be in my house sad and whatnot.
Yeah.
But people cope differently. But people are going to wonder, like, does he care that much? Because you're coping in a manner that is atypical.
Right. I don't like that argument though. Hold on, I don't like that argument. The median in which he's showing it is atypical. It's him going on Twitch that's atypical. He's on stream dejected, talking about how much the loss hurt, talking about how much it sucked that his season was over, and the fact that Joel Embiid was doing a lot of flopping out there, and it frustrated him. He was showing frustration with the game. It'd be different if he hopped on Twitch and was playing Fortnite with some kids, just like having a blast. That's not what happened.
But the fact that he willingly chose to show it is what's atypical. There's 12 players on that team, or 13 other players on that team. Nobody else streamed. It's free.
Yeah.
Anybody can hop on stream. Anybody can hop on IG
course.
Live.
So ball players don't
just
do
the
that
fact
shit.
that he did it is already atypical because there's less than a 10% chance on the roster that you would do that.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like the behavior in and of itself is atypical. Now, I do think it's a new generation of cats.
Yeah,
Just to your
Travis Hunter
point,
was
like,
streaming after losses at Colorado. Like,
And also we can't. Acho, you noted the difference in Stephen A. being an analyst. He's no Stuart Scott in the sense of like he's not giving you serious, deep, thought-provoking, analytical data or a presentation when he speaks. Right? He is transitioned. The game has evolved to now be an entertainer, and he is the best at that. So the same way that Stephen A. in his journalistic career has evolved, the evolution of athletes now coping with losses and deciding what they do after is also evolving. And I don't think you just sat up and defended SGA with the old head mentality against Kobe, and then you turned around and you're shitting on Jaylen Brown.
Is it
head.
evolving or devolving? Here's why I say that.
Okay.
Stephen A's evolution, if you will, has led to First Take continuing to do this.
Yep.
I don't believe Jaylen Brown hopping on Twitch is of benefit to his primary career, which is the Celtics winning games. Now, you could suggest it's not a detriment. I'll hear you on that.
not a detriment.
Yeah.
But I know this, it didn't help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they lost.
And then you look at him.
help.
Then like you can't tell me that teammates don't look at him a little differently. You've been in that locker room. I'm looking at him like, yo, what's up with bro?
We've
we
also
trying to win.
from-
Another thing is this, yo. What about if I'm the head coach? What you think he's saying? So hold on, real quick, cause y'all playing this side. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna take y'all. We're not gonna talk about athletes now, cause me and you are coming from an athlete standpoint. They not.
Yeah.
So let's go to the head coach. How you feel the head coach is gonna think about it? I'm gonna go you first.
I think he'll say Jaylen Brown is the best basketball player on our team this year.
That's not the
Anyone
question.
that's upset
That's
at
not the
that is
question
going to
I'm
be.
asking you.
I think the coach does not care because he still showed up and had the
All
best
right.
season of his career while streaming.
Hold on. So they lost their game. You think the coach do not care?
I think Joe Mazzulla does not give a fuck.
Okay.
No.
What you think?
I'll concede the coach cares, but you know what matters more than the coach? All the thousands of little kids that got to watch their favorite player jump on Twitch and talk to them in what felt like a very interpersonal manner and say, "Oh, mommy, I want to go to more Celtics games so I can see Jaylen Brown." We talk about kids run the league, they run the fans, they put butts in seats. You have to appeal to the kids. This is an appeal to the kids, and I think it works. It's low hanging fruit, it's low effort, it's low maintenance. Like he said, Stephen A. doesn't have a director, doesn't have a producer. This is easy for him to push play, push record, and now he's appealing to thousands of kids.
But let me ask you this, G.
And the fan base.
Let's try to put it in these terms because obviously Shady and I are coming, I think, from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Super Bowl show. We got 35,000 people watching the chat.
Yep.
I kick to you, Trey, to read some with super chats, whatever. Your computer crashes.
Yep.
Whatever the case may be. Whatever your computer crashes, you bomb the show. Cool. If you hop on IG Live after the show talking about what's up, y'all? Y'all seen that new Michael movie?
That's not what happened, though.
I'm just saying, hypothesizing. Like, that wouldn't fly.
Right.
Even if you hop on IG Live, like, man, Super Bowl was crazy, man. Game was phenomenal. I'd be like, bruh.
But what if I hop on IG Live and I'm like, yo, I'm really sorry that my computer crashed. I wish I had been prepared better with a backup computer or just, my phone was charged so I could have just.
Why you on live? We just lost our figurative Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, why are you on live? And the few players we hear speak about it, you know this better than anybody, Cowboys fan. DeMarcus Lawrence, when he finally left Dallas and finally could speak out about Micah, he spoke his truth. Now, as a teammate, you're going to protect the guilty. So when DeMarcus was teammates with Micah, if y'all remember, had that podcast when he was with Dallas, DeMarcus didn't say anything. But the first interview that DeMarcus Lawrence left Dallas, the very first thing he said was, we got some dudes over there that's not focused on football, some dudes over there that's more focused on social media than they are the game. So to answer Shady's question about how do players inside the locker room feel, that's how they feel.
And they can be dead ass wrong. Micah, way better than him. But
DeMarcus just helped his team win a Super Bowl.
Absolutely. He's on a better team.
And
for
started,
sure.
And started in that
for
game.
sure.
But most
sure.
athletes gonna be like, yo, what's he doing? What's up with him? We trying to win.
You know what the real problem here is? Me and Kieran didn't play high school sports.
that might be what it is.
That's true. And it popped up again. When you don't play high school basketball, high school football, and you start talking about NFL, the locker room is like, hold up.
Truly what it is generational.
It is.
It's definitely
generational.
I would be so much on y'all side though if it lacked competitive nature. But I think getting on there and complaining about it more, I want the world to know how pissed off I was about Joel Embiid getting on the bullshit calls. That's what I take it as. I'm not taking it. And also, bro, he was the best player on the floor for them. The entire series, the entire season, he was the best player on the floor. He was streaming during the season as well. Yeah. So to me, it's like it's not that it lacks competitiveness. He had the best year of his career while also doing it.
Also, I learned from being an athlete though. That's how it looks. Sometimes you do stuff.
Optically, yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't know what's going on, but like, damn, that looks kind of whack. Like, I shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, no.
And for the record, I wouldn't do it personally. I'm a sore loser.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Really sore loser.
But you wouldn't do it? You did all this arguing with us, but you wouldn't.
Yeah, I said I was playing devil's advocate. I said that. I prefaced. Kieran's actually serious, but somebody got to have his big back. Y'all didn't.
Not fair. I'm different though. I fuck up the show. I'll be on Twitch. I'll be on Twitch playing some games. I'm not gonna lie. I piss out your ass off. I do it. Look.
Well, you already signed to the franchise, so you good.
I'm locked in.
You locked in.
You should sign yours.
I need to.
Trey. I need to. Sign the shit, man. Anyway, moving forward, we got to talk about some NFL action. Reports out of Browns camp says he's told that Jeremy Fowler said that he's told that Deshaun Watson hit it off with Todd Monken, who's got an offensive concept, some elements that Watson wants to run or has run in the past, and he's been best at. Obviously, good news for the Browns fans. Their offense starting to get a little bit of momentum going. Is this something or nothing for the Browns?
I got to go real quick, Acho. I'm just gonna be honest, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, I got a lot of sources and connections over there.
You do.
Players. You know what I'm saying? They say Deshaun Watson good over there. Ooh. I ain't believe it though. I'm like, man, he been so goddamn bad. but they say, bro, he rolling right now. You know, I think with the new offense, right, new coach over there, things looking different for him. I want Shador to play because he's younger, he's fresher. Let's see what he has to offer. Yeah, we seen what Deshaun looked like when he left the Texans, but they say he's looking good. They say this year he will look a lot better.
Yeah, okay.
That's what they saying. And he's going to start. And if everybody in the chat, y'all want to bet, make some money, I told y'all first, Deshaun Watson's going to start. You can bet on that, right? Who's starting? You can bet on that.
You can bet on everything nowadays.
I'll let you know.
Hey, if you are betting on that, use PrizePicks. Speakeasy.
Yeah.
$5 gets you $50 in lineups
for free. Texas, my home state.
This is everything. If there are reports that the head coach and the quarterback are hitting it off, it's not because they went to high school together. It's not because they got the same taste in music. It's not because they went to the Michael Jackson movie together. It's because Deshaun Watson is playing well. And at minimum, he's processing well. He's grasping the offense well. The ball might be jumping out of his arm, to use a quarterback figure of speech. Like, if Todd Monken is hitting it off with Deshaun Watson, it's because Deshaun Watson is playing quality offseason football. What does that even mean? It's the offseason. At minimum, he looks like he can function the offense, which he hasn't looked like in years. Not to mention, you got a bunch of young pieces on this offense. I don't necessarily know that Todd Monken, who's an older head coach, would want to entrust a young offense with a young quarterback. The last thing you want to do if you're Todd Monken, you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, Harold Fannin, my starting tight end, is a second-year player. Quinshon Judkins, my starting running back, is a second-year player. KC Concepcion, my starting receiver, is a first-year player. Do I want to entrust my second-year tight end, my second-year running back, my first-year wide receiver to a second-year quarterback? So Deshaun Watson is the best thing to happen to Todd Monken because at minimum, hey, Deshaun, you've played a lot of football, brother. A lot of highs, a lot of lows. You will not be moved by the ups and downs of a season in Cleveland. Now, what does this mean for Shador? That's the next conversation because if Todd Monken is going with Deshaun Watson, he's going with Deshaun Watson, trusting that Deshaun Watson will be the future. Not just the today, Deshaun Watson will also be the tomorrow. So it's going to be fascinating because if Shador doesn't take over Deshaun Watson by the start of the season, I don't know if I see him taking over for Deshaun Watson in the midst of the season. It's a young and talented offense, and I think Deshaun Watson, he's veteran enough for it.
Yeah, I think for Cleveland Browns fans, the best case scenario for their season is probably not seeing Shador Sanders, given the fact that Deshaun Watson is going to be the starting quarterback. You don't want to see an injury or him play poorly. Deshaun Watson, though, we've known this, though. He had the opportunity to play at the highest level of any Browns quarterback in the last 20 years. And he showed up and wasn't capable of producing that. But now, with a new offensive mind, I'm trying my hardest not to bring up the last coach's name because I know how Acho gets whenever that dude's name gets brought up. But now, with an actual offensive mind that's shown that he can produce some sort of solid offenses in the National Football League, I'm excited to see what Deshaun Watson can do. If he can really go out there and produce at a high level, that's huge for the Browns, given the fact that their defense is always solid with some of the best players in the league on that side of the ball. Shady, I think this team they're still shaky at the skill positions on offense. What's a healthy expectation for Deshaun Watson this season if you're going to say it's a success?
I mean, before we say shaky offensive weapons, we gotta say he was shaky.
Yeah,
we gotta start with him. I think sometimes with the quarterbacks we just overlook everything because you can win games with bad quarterbacks and then they can get the credit. No. He's been shaky. I'm waiting to see the old Deshaun Watson from the Texans. When he had wide receivers over there, he balled out. When he didn't have wide receivers, he still balled out. People forget, Deshaun Watson was almost neck and neck with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest and say that.
Yeah.
Right? Now, Pat's better, but man, it was a time like, yo, Deshaun Watson, he right there.
Yeah.
And now he's way, like Wemby far away, as good as Patrick Mahomes. So, I'm waiting to see what Deshaun Watson looks like. If he looks better, and he is better, and he's close to what he was with the Texans, the Browns are going to be in good shape. I don't care who the players they got on the outside are. That's the truth.
Yeah. That's a really good point. I mean, Shady's right. Y'all forgetting, because I've forgotten, Deshaun Watson had a 4,800-yard season.
He did have that.
A 4,800-yard season.
Bro was
Several
nice.
26 passing touchdown yard season. He had 4,800 yards, 33 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. We don't talk about it because the Texans went 4-12 that season. But, he's had several quality seasons. Does Shador start a game this year? But disregard injury. Do you think if Deshaun starts week 1, do you trust Deshaun yet? To play a good season?
Why would I?
Yeah.
Because I see this report. I don't trust their eyes. Now I do got some sources over there, but they ain't got no pads on. This is tights, shorts, and a shirt. Hell nah. I was fooled once. I was fooled twice. I can't get fooled a third time. Deshaun Watson got to show me. I've been a believer in him even before the massages. I was a fan of him, right? And after I said, you know what, he's still gonna be good, and he hasn't. So I don't believe him. I don't. He got to show me.
Is the gap in roster? Ravens roster's here, but then Steelers, Bengals, Browns, just roster. Disregard quarterback, right? Because this is a quarterback conversation. I think the rosters are closer than we think. Ravens roster is better than all of theirs, top to bottom.
Yes.
But the Steelers roster has a lot of questions and some holes.
Yeah.
The Bengals roster defensively has nothing but questions and nothing but holes. And the Browns roster, it has some young questions, but in the offensive line. But Shady, are the Browns capable of finishing second in that AFC North? Are they capable? I think the Ravens should be the clear lead.
I mean, you got to have better quarterback play, right? A young Shador, I don't think he's going to start just because I'm hearing the reports that Watson's going to start. And then we've seen Watson over the years. And, I mean, even at the quarterback position, all the other positions, they don't have enough for me yet to put him up there. That's why I got to see it. Mm-hmm. I think the Steelers will be better than what we think. I think with McCarthy over there, I'm going to see something. A-Rod, we're going to see he got the offer. The Ravens, we already know what they are. And then the Bengals. I got the Browns finishing last.
Really?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, last. Last. Yep.
Wow.
Kieran, Browns, where do you think they can finish? And what do you think success would be for
I think they can finish second in the division. I think that they can. Will they? No. Yeah. But they can. I think it's a roster that can compete with the Bengals. It's a roster that can compete with the Steelers. It's a roster that I don't think anyone's roster can really compete with the Ravens, especially if they play their brand of football. But they could be a wild card team. I think that's not a crazy it's not a crazy expectation. And if there is a chance that Deshaun Watson is back to being the Deshaun Watson that we saw him in a Houston Texans uniform, they're a playoff team. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, if he's that Deshaun Watson, they might be competing for the division. Mm-hmm. We just have not seen that Deshaun Watson in 6 years.
Yeah.
So it's tough. It's tough to have that. Yeah, I know it's been a long time, but it's tough to have that conversation. But if that guy that we saw in a Texans uniform play at a very, very high level and be an unquestionable top 7 quarterback, top 5 quarterback in the NFL, if he shows up, the Browns have all the opportunity to go win the division.
What's crazy about this football thing? He's been so bad over there, right? But let's say he has a year where he looks like the old Deshaun Watson. Do you give him another big bag? Ain't that crazy how that thing works?
Yeah. Football does work that way.
Yeah. That's wild.
He starts nickel and dime.
I think you probably have to give him 1 year, 35.
Another 1 year deal.
Yeah.
Another 1 year, 35.
He starts nickel and diamond like a Kirk Cousins at that point.
Exactly right.
Kirk Cousins really resetting the market in a weird way.
Yeah, you start nickel and diamond. Just
Yep.
move the ball down
Exactly.
the field. Let's
Give
get
my
some
money.
super chats before the last topic of the day. Hey, before the super chats, if y'all are just tuning in, hit the subscribe button, please. This has been a wild show. We got up to 4.8 or 4.9 thousand live viewers, still hovering, I believe, a healthy number. So if it's your first time tapping in, hit the subscribe button. After that, hit the bell button to be notified when we go live. We do some fun giveaways during the course of this show. It's always a vibe. We try to be your escape from a rigorous and a stressful world here in the Speakeasy live every night, 11:15 p.m. Eastern time, just kicking it, just vibing, talking sports, talking life, laughing, all of the things. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We got one more topic. If you want us to talk back to you, now is your time to super chat. Trey, get it going.
Listen, our guy Craig6926 says, Shady, please react to Shay's fake foul baiting MVP and all of OKC teaching everyone on the team foul baiting. Shay and OKC is changing the game for the worse and getting rewarded for not playing the game the way it should be.
I can't blame SGA though, because when I watched Harden do it, he started this thing off, bro.
Yeah.
Harden started this thing off. All that fake foul and then that flopping, like, damn, okay, if I see him do it, I can do it. So it ain't like SGA started this fake flop and stuff. Quick question. Who's the guy that started it for y'all? Like, damn, he's flopping, he's faking. Who's it for you?
I probably would have had to say Harden.
I gotta say Harden, bro.
To this degree
Foul.
that we see it now, yes, we've always seen.
Yeah.
Excuse me, we've always seen foul baiting. Kobe used to do it with the up fake. D Wade used to do it with the
Yeah,
up fake.
that's
Get people
different.
in the air,
That's
lean
different.
into them.
That's
and do that.
Those are things that are happening within the game.
Yeah,
within
yeah,
the
right.
actual, I'm pump faking because
Yes.
I want to get
A basketball
but
move.
yeah.
Yes.
What James Harden started was driving into the lane, arms up, looking at fight through
Yup.
contact, looking to lift through arms and get fouls. He was trying to get to the foul line. And ever since he did that, then it's changed. Now
Correct.
everybody, it's become a part of the game though.
Yeah.
It's become a huge part of the game. I want to get fouled. I want to take this step back and hesitate a little bit so you can jump into me. You know what I mean? I want to pump fake and then jump into you. That was happening before, but him driving the lane, what Shay's doing now, shamelessly just throwing his shoulder in and then flying off of him.
What about the one? I hate this one. Bro, they're hooking the arm.
Correct.
And Alex is a
Oh,
foul.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Harden. That was Harden.
What
Harden
is
for
that?
sure. Yeah, that was his patented move.
Harden was the one to start the searching for the fouls on multiple possessions.
He started this.
Read between the lines on that one, y'all. Pavada Ball said, what's good with his Speakeasy?
What
I'm
up,
from
what up?
Dallas, Texas, my home state. You guys are all doing great work, but Carebear is a Cowboys fan. I'm an engineering producer. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Okay, bruh. Fellas, this is why Dallas is the most hating ass city with no one that we claim from there that comes up and we really, really rep them. Y'all don't even support the home team. Y'all don't support nobody that's famous from there. Y'all, it's the reason why Houston got us beat in the state of Texas.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And it's not close. Because y'all some haters on Dallas.
I was just there though. That shit's country, boy.
What, Dallas?
Y'all country, dude.
What part you was in? Because Dallas ain't country.
Yeah, Dallas not that. Dallas
You
not that
must
country.
have been
No, it's like
Dallas where the rich people live.
no, it's like a big city, like country city though. It's like it's like slow play. Dallas?
Nah,
Not if
Austin's
you were
more
in Dallas
country.
proper. You must have been in like Waxahachie.
You must have been in Fort Worth.
So wait,
Or
hold
Fort
up.
Worth. You might have been in
Yeah.
Fort Worth.
No. So wait, real quick. So you telling me that like Dallas is like city?
Yeah, Dallas is city.
So it's like New York. It's like
No,
Baltimore.
no, nothing like
it's like,
New
it's like
York.
DC.
DC got a more grit to it.
It's like Philadelphia.
More grit to it. It's like. It's like.
It's like
Southern
a,
city.
I've only been to
It's like
Dallas
Atlanta, bro.
once.
It's like
I
Atlanta.
wasn't
Tennessee.
It's like
impressed.
that's some country. What, dude? That's country.
Nashville's
I
country.
seen,
There's no comparison to Dallas,
I
though.
seen black
Would
Cowboys,
you say
man.
Buckhead?
Buckhead, it's somewhat similar to Buckhead.
That's country.
Because the
Buckhead.
thing is, no, but Buckhead's, bro, like Dallas is where the wealth lives. Like,
Dude, I seen Cowboys, man.
yeah, they're oil rich. Like, bro, oil billionaires
I'm not-
live in Dallas.
Not
Yeah.
saying they're not rich.
Yeah,
That's
but
cool.
no,
You guys
it's-
are rich.
it's-
But
a
you
little
talking about
country.
you saw black men in 10-gallon hats with cowboy boots and leather chaps
No.
on.
And
holsters.
Not in
Oh,
Dallas.
no,
That's
that's crazy.
Dallas.
Not in Dallas.
In
Dallas,
Fort
though.
Worth.
You must have been in you must have been in the stockyards or something.
Fort
You must have been in
Worth.
Mesquite. Where were you at? Do you remember? Were you seeing? Hold up. This will answer the question. Were you out there to see high school athletes?
I got a question for you.
Hold on, no, answer. Were you out there
I was
to see high
out
school
there
athletes?
doing a lot of stuff.
All right, if you were seeing athletes, you probably saw
But,
some countries.
but I
for
know
sure.
you wasn't cheating though. I know you wasn't doing that.
Hold
You
on,
never
I got
went
one, hold up. So wait, real quick. So who's a Dallas kid? Is Dez country? Or is
Dez
he,
isn't from
is he
Dallas.
silly?
That's his
Who's
country.
Who's city? Tell me
There's
who's
country,
city
bro.
from Dallas.
Who's city from Dallas?
Like, who's like?
Kyler Murray.
Why do you use him?
Yeah, that was probably the.
Come on, man.
He's as
You're
a
talking
city
about
dude,
a guy that played Call of
Who's
Duty
not
more
country?
than football. Come on, bro.
I would have used.
What do you say, Von Miller's country?
Why don't you take Cade? Cade's from Dallas.
Who's that?
Kay Cunningham.
Oh, I don't know him.
Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, Tyrese
Chris
Maxey.
Bosh.
Maxey.
Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman is as city as it get.
Is he?
Bro, Dennis Rodman is
Tyrese
urban
Maxey.
as it gets, brother.
Tyrese Maxey? Cool.
Yeah.
He look country a little bit.
Perry, I think.
Country a little
Yeah.
bit. Little country.
Vaughn is, but Vaughn got country.
Von
Vaughn
was
wasn't, but he wasn't.
Vaughn and Miles Garrett country.
He went to A&M. That's when he got
Yeah,
country.
that's when he got country.
Vaughn wasn't
Von
coming
from
that high
DeSoto,
school.
yeah.
Exactly.
Von
from the
wasn't
city.
country at
Vaughn
first,
wasn't
yeah.
country.
So
he went to A&M
what I'm
and then
telling
he got
y'all is that
country.
like it is city, right? But
Yeah.
it's like a country type city.
It's got some country.
It's got a country.
Yeah,
influence.
yeah.
It's got a
It's
bench of
different.
country.
It's different types of country
The thing
too.
is,
Because
though-
like Atlanta is country to me.
Atlanta country to you?
Atlanta's country.
Oh, if Atlanta's country, then Dallas is
Then Dallas
country.
is country.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Atlanta-
makes sense.
Right,
So
they
what?
Yeah,
What
but
city
you
do
also
y'all?
from the north, though.
It's
Y'all,
Scots-
y'all are both from the north.
Wait,
That's the
it's-
thing.
I'm
There's-
from.
You're from north of the Mason-Dixon,
Southern
brother.
Indiana.
You're from north of the
I'm
Mason-Dixon.
15 minutes
You're
from
north of the
Kentucky.
Mason-Dixon. You're north
Hold
of
on,
the
hold on.
Mason-Dixon.
So
You're in the Midwest.
Is only city to y'all like Scottsdale?
No, city is like Indianapolis, New York, LA. Like those
Dallas
are
bigger and better than Indianapolis, though.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
it's
you
not.
should have put
In-
Indianapolis in
what?
the conversation.
In what?
In
what?
Bro,
What
we
is
have-
that?
we have-
What is that? Y'all don't
we
have
have-
better food. Y'all got barbecue. That's it. Y'all got barbecue. That's it.
Bro,
We don't have better food
nobody's
in Dallas.
checking for Indianapolis.
Bro,
nobody.
sleep.
Yo,
Y'all
I don't know how
Bro,
to-
you do realize
Y'all sleep.
Texas is like one of like the biggest Mexican populations in the
Nobody checking for
city.
Indianapolis. People don't know where that
You
is
do
on the
realize
map.
we got hella Nigerians, we got
People
hella
do not know where
Indian
Indianapolis
food
is.
spots, we got a bunch
a
of
lot of
Asians.
fields.
Yeah.
There are a lot of fields.
We're far
dude.
more diverse than
There are a lot of
Indianapolis
farms.
too.
There are a lot
Far
of- there are a
more.
lot of
Like not even remotely
farms.
close.
Indianapolis
is 25% black. Dallas is more than 25%
Bro,
black.
we're far more diverse than y'all are. We have cuisine from all over the place.
You know
Bro,
what
I
I'm
didn't
saying?
know. Hell, y'all can't touch us, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all
I
can't.
don't
People don't even check.
Indianapolis is not
I
serious. Are
heard
you
how
serious?
he snuck Indianapolis into L.A.
No, I led
Indianapolis,
with
you're
it.
from there.
I
It's
led with
okay.
Indianapolis.
That's disgusting.
I led with
That's
Indianapolis.
actually disgusting.
Indianapolis
That's
just
crazy.
is a sports city,
It's
a
a
food city.
It's a forgettable city.
Yo,
Forgettable?
Y'all a food
Hold on,
city
hold
because
on,
of
hold
St.
on.
Elmo's?
Hold on.
Is that- like,
Let's
come
ask
on.
a serious
What food
question.
y'all got?
Let's ask a serious question. If we collectively had to decide, like, what states are we getting rid of first?
Indiana's near the top of that list. I'm not gonna lie
But
to
he's
you.
not, he's not arguing
Indiana-
that.
I'm
though.
not
But
arguing
he's
that.
Indianapolis isn't something that
Talk
we're
about-
like, oh my God,
he's not
like,
arguing that though.
I'm
But
not.
like real talk, it was so country, right? Like the solar system is weird there. Like you've been to normal states, like
Yep.
right? You played ball in Philadelphia,
Of course.
Like it's the solar is normal. The solar system is normal.
Okay, what's the Texas sewer
That
system?
shit was like it was like swampy. Like it was like a big. It was like yo, real. No, I'm not even being funny, dog. It's a regular street. Then it's like on the sides like this big ass ditch, right? Like mud as shit, and it's like water's going to the side. I'm like, damn, this shit must flood every day here.
Where were you?
Yeah, where the hell was he at?
I was in.
Like he had to been a worse.
I was in
He had to be
Dallas,
somewhere.
and then I went to Houston. So you tell me on
Oh,
the
you drove out 45. Yeah, I know exactly. what you mean.
Yeah.
You were in Pleasant Grove, brother. You was in the hood.
on a regular street in Dallas. How does the sewer like work? Is it just like
You weren't in Dallas.
You weren't in Dallas, bro.
okay, well, I'm gonna ask you now. You guys are from
Okay.
Dallas, cool.
Yep.
So on a regular street,
Yep.
right? How's the sewer system work? Is it like normal where you?
Yes, you don't even notice it.
You don't
on a
notice the
regular
sewer
street
system.
in Dallas.
No.
You don't notice.
Yeah, you don't notice
It's
it.
not visible.
I don't know,
Now,
dog.
if
You
was in
must
the
have been in
cut,
the trenches out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bro,
If
I
you
think
was
you
in
was
the
in
cut-
Pleasant Grove, bro.
Yeah.
You was in
If you was in
Pleasant
the
Grove.
cut, you notice
I
it.
seen Cowboys.
You was
y'all
in-
got to the trenches is called Pleasant Grove.
Here he goes.
Shit, you can go to Pleasant Grove if you want to. Exactly, yeah. Go to Pleasant Grove. When you go to Dallas, I'm gonna take you to Pleasant Grove.
you was in the trenches. You
The trenches.
in Pleasant Grove.
There's a bunch of different trenches. We got
Pleasant
Oak Cliff.
Grove. I'm
We
just
got-
asking.
Oak Cliff.
Hey, wait.
I'm just asking. That's different.
Yeah, what's whipping on 4.4s? 4.4s.
Living on 4-4.
What is that? What car is that?
It's not.
It's a car.
It's
It's
like
the rim.
it's the.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know.
I know.
where that
I love the
country shit is.
It's a car. It's
stereotype and all
the
that.
rims.
It's the rims.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
that's
it's
the
not the
rims?
car. It's the rims.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just thinking like I listen like your rappers.
Is that what y'all? Call, that's like what y'all call Scorgiatos or something, or like
Nah, like
Fofos,
I think it's the.
because Dayton's. That's what they ride in the South. Dayton's, ain't it?
It's not a car though.
Crazy.
It's talking about like.
No, Dayton's is rims. Dayton's is a type of rim, but that's usually like out west. That's what they.
That's
you know.
Houston though,
It's
ain't
a
it?
donk. Like it's a car lifted up
There
on
it is.
big ass
I know what
wheels.
you're
Yeah.
4.4, so 44-inch rims. It's big ass rims.
On dunks, right?
But on dunks, yeah. You get
And what is that considered?
country as
That's
hell.
some
That's country
shit.
as shit.
On a
That's
dunk?
country.
That's country. A
That's not
cutlass.
country to us.
A
dog is
cutlass
country?
on 40-inch rims ain't country.
Country to us is when you got your
Put an El Camino on some 44s.
Nah, your F-150.
Bro, y'all in Texas though,
with
dog.
your F-150
But see,
with the lift.
that's why
country.
I
That's
said it's
country as hell.
different.
We
That's why I
had that
said it's
shit too,
different
though.
types of country. Like Atlanta is country. Like they talk country, they think country, they school is country.
Nah, we more. I'm gonna be honest
Texas
with you.
country,
We more
y'all
country.
got two different countries. Y'all got Mike Jones and Slim Thug, and then all them chopped and screws
They
still
country?
tipping. That's
Nah,
country
it's
as it
country.
gets.
It's country.
Man.
It's a little country. Yeah.
They is
That's
country.
country.
Shot the
Mike
screw.
Jones,
like
who
that.
Mike Jones, who won
Mike
it on.
Jones.
That's
Yeah.
country
Homie,
as
got
hell.
a
Yeah,
lot
that's
of
Yeah.
homies.
yeah,
Bro,
that's
that's
country as hell.
No, it's country. We're country. We're
It's
definitely
really
country, bro.
Texas
Yeah.
though.
But the
But the
other
thing is,
side
like
of the
Texas culture, like jigging and all that stuff is country.
That's
though, too.
country
Like
as
it's
hell.
country.
I like Texas. I like it. It was nice. I'm
Dougie in his country now?
Bro, Dougie and yes,
country?
like a real D-town Dougie, like in the jig, yes, yes,
bro.
Come on, man. Y'all playing
bro,
around,
it's country
man.
as hell. Like
It's
you,
not
like
wrong
I'm telling you, we're
country.
country.
Why is it bad to be
But
country?
also country is like cowboy
To them
boots
too, though.
and
To them
and
too.
Cotton Eye Joe and all
Yeah,
that.
we have that.
We
That's
have that.
country
Bro,
too. And
my-
you gonna
that's
see
country
black
to
people
me.
and white people in there doing the Cotton Eye Joe, and that's
That's
country
country,
too.
dude. That's country.
Yeah,
Bro, the
yeah,
thing is,
yeah,
our
yeah,
hoods
yeah,
are country to y'all.
Trey, real quick. Yo, they have a rodeo. They have like a rodeo joint in Houston.
Yeah, Houston Rodeo.
Bro, the Houston rodeo
Country as
crazy.
hell.
Yeah,
We
Right.
now listen, Indiana's
Hold
country.
on,
We
hold on.
not
I'm
doing
not
no
gonna lie. I'm not gonna
rodeos
lie.
and shit.
They
They got us beat.
They projects.
Yeah.
Like it's like a big ass land of homes.
Yeah, it's a bunch of homes. It's,
Like a
it's
ranch. It's like
Yeah,
it
like
ain't
South
even-
Dallas.
it ain't even like the
No,
PJs
it's not a
for real.
ranch.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not a ranch.
crazy.
It's not a ranch.
It
Like
ain't-
South
y'all-
Dallas, where Fair Park is. This is also where you got us beat though, because it's definitely country, Acho. Our two big things in the state, we got rodeo in Houston that happens in the spring, and we got the fair, which happens in Texas State Fair. That's where Texas
Big
plays
Tex
OU.
got a-
There's a big ass cowboy that's animatronic. He got a cowboy hat wearing regulars and shit.
What are we talking
We
about?
country as hell.
It ain't no escape.
We
They
country
was
as hell.
throwing the thing. I'm like, I told my girl like, what?
But that's also not
That
Dallas.
shit you only see in movies.
That is
like
Dallas.
the lasso
The
and
fair,
shit throwing
the fair is in Fair Park. That's Dallas.
Bro.
That's Dallas proper?
That's Dallas. That's as
let me
proper
ask you
Dallas
something,
as it
man.
is. Where
Let me
Cowboys
ask you,
used to
Shady.
play.
Is Dallas country?
Fair Park. You just
Is Dallas
hold up. Time
proper?
out. Time out.
bet, bet,
Acho,
bet.
Emmanuel, Chinedu,
I'm not
Brother.
I don't think that's Dallas proper.
Acho. You played for the University of Texas against
Austin.
Oklahoma in that stadium, and you're asking if that shit was really Dallas? Are you really from Plano, bro?
I'm from Dallas.
Bro, you from Nigeria. This is a horrible take. Fair Park is as Dallas as it gets. The Cowboys used to play there. It's where the original Cotton Bowl is. All that
Come
stuff.
on, man.
Bro, that's
Cotton
yes.
Bowl?
Bro.
Oh, they got us. They got us. They got us.
what are we
They got
doing,
us.
bro?
Yo,
We country as hell. They got us.
I took
Y'all
like
are
4
country
pictures
dudes.
from
It is called the Cotton
with
Bowl.
some
though.
fans
Come
and all
on,
that.
bro.
Yo, they was doing shit like this though. He asked for an autograph and all that. Can we take a picture? I'm like, yeah, they doing shit like this. They had.
Okay, cut it out,
say,
Shady.
yo,
No, they
bro.
wasn't. They was tipping their hat.
Bro, you done lying. I seen dudes with black people with cowboy boots and cowboy hats.
Yeah, and the
Wait,
hostess,
did you-
like you
hold on.
said. Yeah, they got
Shady,
the
did you go to the rodeo
dual
in Houston?
eagles in the
Bro,
hostess.
I
If you
went,
go to
bro.
the rodeo
I
in Houston,
couldn't-
you'll see black people dripped
I
out
couldn't
with
believe
cowboy-
it.
Nah, it's lit though. The rodeo is crazy.
But it's the
Rodeo
crazy
is
thing
peak.
is when you see black people
My bad, I ain't mean to do all
combine
that.
both countries, like you'll see a black
Yeah.
dude.
Let's get back to work. Let's get back to work.
But I'll say-
Let's
I'll
get back
say
to
this
work,
real quick
though.
though,
Go ahead, go
because
ahead.
you'll see a black dude with some boot cut jeans, thick ass cowboy boots, a 10-gallon hat, but then they'll have a grill and 6 gold chains on it. You like, damn, he just both sides of the country. He got the cowboy and the grill. That's
Look, one thing I will say about Dallas is people mix up because you land at DFW Airport, right? When you come to Dallas,
That's
you're
right.
flying from
That's
like
where I
out there.
went. That's where I went.
So
Which is
DFW
also
is
not
smack
Dallas.
dab in the middle of Dallas and Fort Worth. If you going south from DFW Airport and you go right, you gonna see some country shit.
Wait,
you
which-
go left
which country?
while going south from
No, but
you said,
y'all-
no, I'm talking about cowboy hats.
okay.
I'm talking
Strong
about the
country.
stockyards.
But y'all rappers is
horse
country too
wranglers.
though.
Oh, y'all rappers are a little country, yeah.
rappers is
but
all
the thing
country
is,
too, though.
you're saying that though too as a person from Pennsylvania or a person from Indiana. Like
Right,
to
right.
us, we're not that country. Like we're not as country
We're
as
not
like
real
some people
country.
like for some people from like Alabama, Georgia,
Bro,
like the deep
Alabama,
south.
Georgia, shit
Nashville, we're
close.
southwestern country. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that
what?
shit.
To me,
Nashville's country.
we're fake country.
Yeah.
Nashville,
Black has a country.
No,
though,
got
y'all
too.
not,
twang.
y'all not fake
Yeah.
country. Y'all country with swag. Nashville is country without
They
swag.
No, but
Country,
that's the
bro.
thing.
That's a
There's
little one.
black
Yeah,
country and
that's
there's
a
white country though too.
Country.
Well, there's black country and there's white country. So people from the north, the way we talk down there, that's country as hell to them.
Yeah, 'cause we say y'all.
But even in the hood, like bro, like dudes will never be on a cow ranch, ride a horse, any of that in their entire life. But the way they talk, people from up north gonna be like, country ass dude.
Yeah,
it's just the culture.
Nah,
it's just
right,
how it is.
Right.
That's fair.
Because I was like,
Yeah.
damn, I never seen Cowboys like that.
Especially not ones with melanin. It's crazy.
I don't know, bro. We got
Yo,
And I know the original
but wait, I'm
Cowboys
not gonna lie,
were
the rappers from Houston, they country, and the rappers from Dallas is country.
It's Beyonce country.
Yes.
Really?
She's
Yeah.
from Houston. She's country. Yeah. You hear it. You hear it come out when she
can hear it, though, too.
the very
When she
few
talk-
interviews she
She from
chooses to do.
Galveston.
I mean, she been with Jay-Z for so long that's rubbing off on. You know, up north we kind of rub off on y'all a little bit. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean,
Nah, real talk. You know that.
Yeah.
Nah, I think
So
the
Jay-Z's
South,
helping her out a little
the
bit.
South got more gravitational pull than the North.
Well,
Absolutely. Culturally,
where?
yes.
Where? Who?
Yeah.
I do agree
Absolutely.
with that.
Y'all take the,
I do
the
agree
North
with
takes
that.
more from
Culturally,
the
absolutely.
South than the South takes from the North.
I agree with
How?
that. I agree with that.
Absolutely. Not even remotely
but-
close.
but-
The up north is way more popular than down south.
But New
Nah,
York,
but in
but New
black
York,
culture, though, it's
New
coming from
York
the South.
is like the mecca of
Duh.
like that's the one.
Duh.
That's
Like of what?
the
of everything, though.
everything kind of starts and ends in New York. I
When you
ain't
come
gonna
to
lie.
We
America,
don't even say
Y'all don't-
like,
y'all don't
when you
have
come
a-
to
y'all don't have a
America,
city
we don't,
test.
we don't wear Timbs.
Y'all don't have
we don't
a,
wear Timbs.
Y'all don't have a
That
city
ain't-
in the
that's not a
South.
cool thing.
But it's a part of the culture. That counts.
So
Yeah.
wait, y'all
That counts.
Now y'all dress better?
No, I'm not saying we dress, but I'm saying
Yo,
But they don't wear
dress
cowboy.
different,
But
though.
they
No,
don't
we're cool,
but
it's
they
who
don't-
more.
but they don't wear cowboy boots in New
all
York
the
either.
best come from up north. The best dress come from up north. The best rappers come from up north. Right? Maybe athletes, but then slavery was part of that. So
I don't know about that. Athletes
bro,
not even a club. Not even
athletes
close.
is the
Athletes?
question.
There's more black people in the South than there is in the
No, no.
North, guys. like we
Yeah.
influence more
Yeah.
something.
Best athletes come from the
they
South.
created the athletes down there in the South, right?
Like Bradham and all that?
Yeah, I mean,
understand.
everybody I played against that was big as hell, strong and fast. They from the South.
From the South,
So
yeah.
it's a little different. But like all like the normal like, you kidding me? The swag, the are you what?
I don't know though.
I
We
think
got
we got
crazy
to
as
see
hell.
that.
Where?
that.
So I think
As
We
a
got
neutral
crazy.
Midwesterner,
Atlanta-
I think the South is
'Cause
more
Atlanta-
influential
Bro,
What's
culturally.
the black
Super
mecca
stories?
of
Dudes-
America?
dudes-
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Dudes go down south because it's cheaper, it's easier to live. It's
Atlanta
easier.
and Houston are the
Easier.
two black meccas of the United States right
Ain't
now.
nobody checking for New York like that.
I'm
Yeah, nah.
gonna say it again. The reason why they go down there to the spots is because it's slow pace, right? And it's cheaper.
Absolutely.
Yo, I know some dudes from New York that moved down there to Atlanta and just hustling them boys. It's slow pace. If
Sure.
the saying goes, if you can make it up there, you can make it anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's
I,
true.
I make my money,
That's
then I
true.
go down, retire in Florida, go down to Atlanta, go to Houston.
Yeah.
It's cheaper.
Yeah, but
They ain't like we going there because it's like, yo, this is so much better.
they're not as
No.
influential though as people from the South. though.
Influence. I think the South
Influence
got
is
something to
influence
say.
South. The dancing, South. The music as of recent, as of the last 20 years, South. Like
I mean,
it's all
no,
South
the
influence.
reason why is because like it's easier. Like y'all do like catchy phrases and shit like that.
But that matters.
that
But I'm
matters
saying,
though.
like
We
there
just
was
more
a- there was
poppin'.
a
We
point in
cooler.
time like hip hop, like all the best hip hop guys.
Originated.
Back in the gap.
yeah,
Yes.
but that's where hip
Back
hop
in the
was
gap.
like
'Cause,
created
like,
though.
Yeah.
Where's the crate at?
Yeah, up in the North. Yeah.
No, all right.
I know, but
so what I'm
it's-
saying
it was
to you
perfected
is,
in
But
the South.
slaves
It's
wasn't
the-
hip hop. The slaves wasn't making no music.
slaves.
Yeah.
Well, slaves
Why are
wasn't
we
making
talking
no
about
music.
slaves? What are we talking about slaves?
Slaves was
We
making
got-
music.
we got
Acho.
Negro
No, I'm
spirituals.
talking about not that it's going to be published.
Slaves.
Whoa,
saying
he
slaves
can't.
were-
Oh, he can't. Oh, my man, you can't be swinging that shit back there. Oh no, that's
Was
not
that,
funny.
was that Ethan singing "Wait in the
No,
Water"?
that's
back there?
not
Ethan.
funny. That was not funny.
That was Ethan.
Yeah, he got. That's a.
Ethan not white though.
Yo.
He not white.
Is he black?
He not black. No, he's not
Yeah,
black.
well, if we ain't black kids, be joking like Marlon King for that shit. Yeah, real quick. Real quick though. What I'm saying, I'm not dissing the South, but I'm saying like we not gonna act like the North ain't like
Bro.
more popping though.
Y'all are more popping.
Like even like music. Like the real, if you want real artists, like real bars, real lyrics,
Nah,
you going
true.
up north. Yeah. But if you want some dancing stuff and some like little catchy phrases, you go to the South. You know what I mean?
I would say in the past maybe, but
Like,
now
tell me give me your top 5 right now, like most lyrical artists from the South.
lyrical.
Andre.
Oh, you don't care about that?
I
Andre
mean, that
3K.
limits it a
New
lot
Orleans
though.
counts
That's
as the South,
it's just rappers.
Andre 3K.
Let me get Wayne.
Wayne.
Let me get Wayne.
But even Wayne, I love Wayne, but like, if you never know who he's from, you think he's from up north. The way
No.
I don't think so. No.
You can definitely
You
tell
can
he's from the
tell.
South.
You can tell he's from the South.
All right, okay.
You can definitely
You
tell
tell
he's
me
from the
His
from
South.
bars, the way he rap like a up north
Getting
dude.
the whole mouth of gold teeth. South.
Him and
Tattoo in your face.
Him and J.
South.
Cole.
Like,
no,
like-
no. I'm talking about his bar
What?
how he talk. If you never seen him, he's heard him rap. Like J. Cole, you think he from the South the way he raps?
J. Cole is from the South.
I didn't.
But
From
he's
the
saying, you
Carolinas.
saying where you think.
Oh,
Cole,
yeah, I feel
Cole
you.
I can give you. Wayne, I couldn't give you though.
Okay,
Yeah, I
Wayne
can't give you- I
sound
can't
like
give you Wayne.
All right, bet.
Cole,
I won't even-
I give you.
Who
yeah.
else though? We going way far back to go. Wayne. Who else? I think T.I. can rap.
T.I.
Yeah, you can tell he from the South.
3K. Andre 3K.
Andre 3K.
I don't really
You
get
said
all that.
lyrical, Shady. You can't disrespect.
Andre
You can't
3K.
disrespect
That's my
lyricism
opinion.
as
He's just
Andre
like
3K.
like a flower and all that. That's
But you
goofy
just,
shit. to
but
me.
you
I
said
don't know.
lyrical though. You just said lyrical.
But I never really listen to him like this, so I don't know how good he is.
Okay.
He's not my type of caliber guy.
He's-
That's,
So we said T.I., we said Wayne.
that's two.
3K counts. Shady ain't heard him, but
Bro,
3K counts.
Cole. Because Cole from North
But you just
Carolina.
said you just said that you feel like
see,
so
yeah.
let's not okay, keep going.
See, you let Shady box you in
No,
when
no,
you
but
when
like-
you when you can see little
Yes,
stuff
you
like that
knew.
to
Yeah,
him.
that's
You
how-
that's how he box you in. You
Acho
can't give
knows
him that.
lyrics. You know lyrics. Keep going though. It's hard. It's really hard.
But technically, J. Cole is from the South and he's lyrical. That was your
but
stipulations.
even if
But
you
he
know,
said,
but if you know,
I see, I at least hear why he's saying
but
Cole
if you
sound
know
like,
J. Cole's lyrics, he says that he's one of like.
Man, the South got Jeezy and Gucci, man. I want to hear all this stuff, bro.
Yeah.
We got the culture down here,
Yeah.
bro.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now that's when bars are real easy. Ha ha, Gia. Yeah, real easy.
The South
Now
also got
watch this.
Pusha T.
Now
I
watch
don't know.
this. Now if we go up north, it's a
Ooh,
lot of those.
it's a massacre. You got Jay, you got Nas, you got Big,
got Jadakiss.
you got
Yeah.
Kiss, yeah.
I mean, come
It's a dead.
it's different. It's a
It's-
it's
yeah,
the
it's-
art
it's-
change.
it's a-
You got
it's a
him
dying
from up
art
north.
form, though.
But yeah,
Yeah,
art
it's a
form
dying
change.
art form.
5'9".
Because
It's a
you
dying art form. Why?
lyrics don't matter as much.
It's a dying
don't-
art form. Why though?
That's not true.
Because
Yo,
Drake.
Because it evolved past it.
A
Because
wa-
Tylenol pain relief and Lil Wayne. That's why.
I got some for you. Yo, a wise rapper, won't name because I don't name drop.
Yep.
He said, yo, good music will always be around. But in rap, the great lyricists, they will always be at the top of the crop. So all the top rappers we think of all time, like even Drake, because when Drake does rap, he's one of them dudes. Hove, Nas, all them dudes is rappers. They rappers. J. Cole, he one of them. You know what I mean? Wayne.
Give us Wayne.
You can't, all that like catchy bull crap, you can't, that's
Kendrick,
cool.
lyricist.
Kendrick, lyricist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tupac, Biggie.
Lyricist.
Them dudes can rap.
Yeah. But I think the South still is the
Yeah,
is
South
it's
has
catchy.
been
The
far more
South- it's
influential, though.
the South and LA moved the culture the most, in my opinion.
LA? No, they got one rapper.
LA is interesting.
What's he talking about? He always loses me sometimes. Who
The South,
they
the
got?
South, as
South-
far as
who-
black
who
culture
LA
and Big
got that can rap?
2026, the most influential is the
Who
South.
LA got that can rap?
going
The
Kendrick.
South is black culture.
No,
How
I mean,
far do I get to go back? Because Cube, NWA really started a whole lot of your favorite
Q's not
rappers
really that
today.
lyrical though. If you really listen, he's not that lyrical.
No, I'm just now.
Right?
Now I'm going back to the culture.
You're going to the culture.
The cultural influence.
You're going to culture.
Oh, he's one of the first rap dudes.
Yeah,
that doing all that.
influence.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. LA and the South to me have the biggest influence on the
LA
culture.
lost its influence from like 2006.
Yeah,
Game-
like
game
the
was
YG shit is not
25.
popping nowadays.
Game can rap.
But
Game can rap.
But
Game can
can
but
rap.
the early
It's
2000s, LA was the dance shit, all the jerking and then
but
all
that's the
that.
better-
and all
Nah,
this.
y'all don't touch Dallas
That's
though on
the-
that shit. And since then,
And
like
also
so you
not
don't touch the
since
South.
then,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm
since
saying
then.
the early
No, for
2000s,
sure.
But the South,
Well,
it's
hold on,
like
wasn't that
Where's Soulja Boy
Bay
from?
started doing all that?
Hold on, where's Soulja Boy from?
the South, of course. All that gimmicky
All the
shit.
dancing
You know
is
what I'm saying?
from the
But
South.
that's South stuff.
But that's black culture though, Shady. Like dancing is black culture.
For y'all, I mean, I guess y'all did say all the songs and what. That's cool. But like, we really rapping. Like, I'm just saying, like that stuff is like glitchy. It's like cheesy. Like
It is, but it cuts through.
That's your preference
yeah.
though.
I mean, like
That's
even
your preference.
even the
And I like that.
Mingos, that's just like
that chopped and screw sound. I do like that chopped and screw from Texas.
see that's I just like
That shit
Come
hard.
on now.
That shit hard. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not just the South.
Come on now.
But anybody can do all that. Though. Anybody can dance in this and make
Man.
melodies.
Yeah.
But real dudes can't get in the booth and we all can just rap with each other. Everybody
agree
can do
with
that.
that. I do agree with
Like
that.
that's what the mumble rap came from the South.
Of course.
Because they can't really rap like that.
I agree. Or dress. That fashion
they
shit.
definitely can't
the
dress.
fashion shit
Fashion
definitely
is
goes to the
God.
north.
Fashion from the east.
Yeah, from the East
Fashion
Coast.
from the
Yeah.
East Coast,
my
for
In
sure.
the West. In the West.
Oh
Yeah.
my
The
God.
fashion is definitely the
Fashion not the South at all. No.
Not at all.
Nah, that's not
no,
your
we
forte.
be wearing some crazy stuff.
Or rapping.
But
But good melodies and dancing. You know what? Y'all make great beats.
if you like lyrical, spiritual,
beats.
miracle,
Great
miracle,
beats.
if you like that,
Go crazy.
Without the beats, dudes like Future wouldn't be around. Dude, I ain't gonna
you
do
said
that.
beats.
Without beats.
Oh, South.
'Cause they
South.
can't rap. They
South.
can't like
South
know the
beats.
lyrics.
But you
They
Future,
be
We better
mumbling,
instrumentally,
Future
we
didn't
better
need 'em.
singers. We better.
Future
yeah,
didn't.
it's
When
a
you
lot.
hear when Future didn't need lyrics, because them beats was
Because we don't got lyrics. You can't say you don't need them. You don't have
March
lyrics.
Madness.
See, that's
I
what
don't
my
even-
see even that. That's one of my favorite songs.
March Madness is
when
so
I break
good.
that
Bruh.
song, he not
Nothing
singing
soda in the
though.
styrofoam. Spend the day to get a mob blow. Dress it up and go to Nassau. 200 miles on the deck. Come on, bro.
Yo, I love that song, but
Like I'm playing for the Mavericks.
that ain't no
God,
lyrics
crazy.
though.
But it don't need to be lyrics.
Wait, what's God Dog? Why you doing all that?
Because of when
That
the beat
song
goes,
is so good.
When the beat goes,
That's what I'm saying. But he don't make the beat.
yeah.
When Chris Brown did the backflip on beat to the March Madness,
Oh
bro,
my! Come on,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie, that shit was insane.
That's the coldest thing.
That
We
shit
talking
was
everything but rap.
insane. That
Yep,
shit
yep,
was
bro.
insane.
He landed
You
it.
talking
Landed it
lyrics
on beat.
though? That's
It was
the
a front
thing.
flip.
That's what you saying.
You talk. It was a derivative.
It was a
Yo,
front
I
flip.
said a hip
flip.
He did do
It's
that.
derivative from
front
that.
flip.
It's not derivative
You're
from
right.
actual
It was
cold.
a
Like
front flip.
what's evolved
Not
since
even
then?
that.
Yeah, you're right.
Bro, I'm saying
That shit
that
was
shit, like
insane.
the lyrical shit is evolved from
Bro,
the Curtis
yeah.
Blow and all that
Yeah,
other
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
The
yeah.
South made their own
Insane,
shit,
bro.
and it's more
Insane.
popping.
Yo,
Yeah.
I would say this
The
though.
reason, let me tell you this, Shady. The reason why the lyrical stuff hasn't standing the test of time and why it's not
said it's
moving
not?
forward, bro, it's not standing the test of time
not
moving
true.
forward.
That's not
It-
true.
It is true. Our generation doesn't fuck with it.
I'm actually-
telling you, as a
I'm
younger
in-
guy,
I'm
we don't fuck
I'm
with the
inclined
lyrical
to
shit,
agree.
and it's phasing out for a reason.
That's
Because
why
the shit that
that's
is
why
so
people like
created is
Young
more
Boy have a
popping.
platform.
They don't have attention spans like that.
But what,
G.
what I'm saying is,
They're
like,
not finna listen to
But
like.
what I'm saying is, all the top tier dudes is gonna be all time. Those dudes is rappers. Y'all talking about some beats and all that
That's
bullshit.
true.
Y'all talking about
That's
some
true.
beats. Like, bro,
Nobody's
yo,
ever putting Young Boy in their top 5 rappers of all time. They just not doing
In
it.
y'all's generation, I completely understand why no one would ever do that.
But y'all doing
I'm
it?
saying, I'm
You
saying
didn't
that
do it.
I wouldn't do it. In 30, but also I'm different. In 30 years,
They are?
I promise you,
Nah,
no
no,
one
you
under the age of 50 is going to be talking about
Jay-Z,
Nas, Tupac,
yeah, yeah.
Jay-Z, Biggie. No one's going to be talking about that
let's
shit.
wait, let's wait
I'm
to
sorry,
let's
it's just
wait
what
to-
it is.
Let's wait to find out. All I'm
It's
saying
not
is,
timeless music,
all
and
I'm
it's
saying-
showing right now that it's not timeless music.
How not?
But y'all
It's
definitely
not,
ain't making timeless
because-
music.
who's
You said what?
Y'all definitely ain't making timeless music in this generation. That shit
No,
got
no,
a
no,
way
yeah,
better
yeah,
chance.
no, no, like,
So,
nowadays, I don't know.
so you know, history repeats itself and everything
Yeah.
is cyclical. JC, Nas, all that type of music
Yeah.
is way more to be
Mid-2000s
recycled than
Hold on, hold on,
Young
I'll give you
Boy
some
and
stuff
then
that,
Yeet.
bro, T-Pain stuff from the mid 2000s,
T-Pain.
timeless music.
Timeless, yeah.
It is. It's timeless music. Usher stuff from the South.
Okay,
Mid 2000s.
Usher, yes, not T-Pain.
T-Pain stuff is timeless music.
He didn't even. That's not even
Bartender
his voice.
getting played right
Bartender
now is
getting-
still shutting the club down. Absolutely.
What club you in?
White people going up to that
what club you
I'm
in?
bartender.
telling you right now.
I go to clubs, dude.
Bro, I've been to clubs
What
too.
last club you been to?
Bro, I'm 10
What
years
club-
younger than you.
Yo,
I'm 10 years younger than you.
What the fuck
I've been
does that
outside.
mean?
I'm around my age group. You're around yours.
What club do you go to?
You are 10 years older than me.
Okay, tell him I know how old. Come
on,
what
bro.
clubs you go to?
Bro, I've been in clubs in New York. I lived there for a year and a half.
What clubs you
Bro,
been to
I got a
lately?
little sister out in
No,
New
no, no,
York.
no. I'm
I've
asking
been
you.
to-
I'm asking you.
I'm
What
giving you
clubs have
Amber.
you just been to?
Amber Room in New York. I've been to little sister in New York.
been
I've
there
been in
when?
town.
You just went there?
Bro, I went there 2 weeks ago.
right,
I was out there.
so
At
Super
Super Bowl,
Bowl,
you was
hold
at
Super Bowl, I was at. Bro, at Super Bowl, I was at all the same clubs that people were at.
Cool. And they was
What's
playing
up?
T-Pain.
Bro, yes, they will play T-Pain.
I go out. I'm outside.
Okay, if you're
for
at
real.
Opium or something
And-
in
and 10
Atlanta,
years
they're gonna
between
play a
don't
bunch of
matter.
trap music and you stand around in
Man.
sections and whatnot. It's still, bro. What club are you in right now that's playing Nas and Biggie?
They still play Juicy.
No one.
That's not true.
They're
They still play
you
Juicy.
have a higher chance of you hearing Future out at the club right now than you ever will hearing Nas or Biggie.
You're not hearing. You're not hearing.
You're not
said
hearing
T-
Nas or Biggie at the club right now.
He's moving the argument to sound
Yeah, I'm
right.
gonna go, bro.
He said T-Pain, and I'm saying ain't
I'm
nobody
telling-
playing that shit in the club. And I'm at all the real clubs. I don't know. I'm at the real
right.
clubs. They ain't
But you
playing
know
no
what?
T-Pain.
So I'll say this though.
Talk to me.
After every Clippers home game win, California love. So you might not hear it in the club, but it's being played in LA still to this day. Pop been dead for 20 years.
The thing is, though, that's also a
30 years.
regional
That's the LA
thing, though.
theme song, though,
That's a
too.
regional thing, though. If I'm in
Yeah.
Dallas,
Like-
I'm gonna hear International Players Anthem by UGK.
And if you're in New York,
And you're not gonna hear that in other places. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a New York thing.
What is
Yeah.
that?
That's
What
fair,
is that?
that's
What
fair,
is-
that's
What's that
real.
UJK? What is that again?
Was it International Players Anthem?
I typed the text to the
Was
chick
girl
I
used to see, singing that I chose this cutie pie with who I want to be, and I apologize if this message get you down.
then I
It's
see
Andre
that
3K.
red girl. Yes,
It's
you
Andre
did,
3000.
Shady.
I never heard
they
that
didn't
song.
sing. Sing the
Shady,
catchy
you-
part.
you-
Sing the
your
catchy
culture
part.
part.
It's,
I never heard
Sing the
that
hook.
song.
Sing- Nah, they just
no.
ain't get to the hook.
No, it's
They get to the
now
hook.
I'm trying to
never
sing it
heard
in my
that
head
shit.
now until I get to the hook.
Now you know it's the hook.
It's
I'm not into the.
oh my
Taylor,
god,
help us out. What's the hook for International
It's-
Players Anthem?
I don't listen to
gosh.
soft music like
You know,
that.
bro. Everybody knows that.
keep your heart 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Keep your heart 3 stacks. And keep your heart. Yeah.
there it is.
Don't play your
Y'all
heart.
just, y'all just didn't sing the famous part.
But like, I don't listen to Future like that though.
Yeah, I got it.
So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
my home with them crazy. But I can't get into Future like that.
But Future ain't really put out no great
in the
music.
club-
lately,
in the
huh?
I'm not a
club,
Future fan.
Shady ain't put out
personally.
so.
I'm
He
not
can't
a
rap,
Future
though,
fan.
bro.
Old school
They're
Future.
from the north. I'm telling you, they don't know this
But
stuff.
listen,
I'm
but
like
hear
Lil
me out.
Baby,
But
though.
hear me out.
Oh,
When
okay,
when
that's
Karen
good.
was
That's
bumping
good.
the
That's
Dice
good.
Man the other
That's a
day.
good one.
What was the first thing I said?
was
Is
good.
that auto tune? I just can't. I can't rock with Travis Scott because of the auto tune. Future
Oh,
because
so
of
you
the
just-
auto tune.
that's a sensory
it's
thing.
just-
So you
yeah,
just-
it's just a sensory
So
thing.
what does he though? Real quick.
Who?
Travis Scott?
Everybody loves. What does he do? He's like
He don't
singing
move me
with
at all. I
At
can't.
all.
I just
Travis Scott.
as soon as I hear
I don't get
auto
the
tune,
hype.
I'm just auto
I
out.
respect him, but I don't get the hype.
So we agree with that?
Yeah,
Oh, 'cause
I don't get the hype.
That's
I'm
is
not
that
big
rap?
on. I'm not big on Travis Scott either.
What is that, rap?
from
What is that
Houston.
like?
He Houston, right?
Yeah, he's from
But
Houston.
I'm saying, like,
I
is he
don't
a
even
rapper? Is he like a what is he? I don't.
He's a rapper.
He like Drake. He like in that.
I can't
that
get
Nah,
in
he's not as
between.
melodic though. He's a rapper though. Like he
what about
doesn't.
Don Toliver?
He's a crazy producer.
Auto tune. I
What is
can't
that
get
shit?
with
What is
that.
that?
I can't.
What is
I
that?
just can't do the auto tune, bro.
Man, you put the boys in the booth with some real rappers. They'll fry them out.
Yeah.
But don't you
Yeah,
think,
they don't rap
but
like
don't
that, though.
y'all think every culture got like they equivalents, right?
Yeah.
Like to me, Meek. I think Meek lives a lot off beats. Them beats go crazy.
Meek can rap. Meek can rap. Meek Mills can rap.
But when you think about Dreams and Nightmares, to me the beat is different. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what he's saying is tough though.
It's tough too.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought it was finished.
yeah.
When I bought that ass in money, y'all thought it was ready.
Meek Mills can rap.
hold on.
That was tough.
Y'all
Mills can
missing
rap.
the beat, bruh.
Yeah.
Meek Mills can
as
rap.
soon as you hear the beat,
the North by
the beat
far
goes
away,
crazy.
the North
How
by
about
far
this?
away is more lyrical.
How about this?
Absolutely.
How about
T
this?
Grizzly,
How about
there's
this?
a bunch-
How about this?
Even like the meme guys, they're more lyrical.
Football players.
Yep.
Right? Some better than other ones, some can do different things. Basketball players.
Yep.
If you put them in the gym, we gonna see Dame. He's nice. He not what I thought he was. Football players. Yo, he's fat. You put these rappers, we gonna go to this booth because we rap.
Yeah.
I guarantee you more dudes from the north is gonna come outside than them other dudes from the
That's
south.
their medium though.
Facts.
Yeah,
That's their
facts.
medium though.
Yeah.
But that's
That's
their
their
lane
lane.
though.
That's
But
their
now,
lane.
but hold on.
now-
But
now let's compare sales.
now you say
Give me your pen.
now you say make a hit, and
Yeah.
the cats in the South gonna make a hit.
Now make some money.
Now,
make
yeah,
some money.
make
See
some
what-
money.
see how different
Who
it
making
is.
the beat? That matter. Who making the beat? Because you're not doing that.
A lot
Who
of them
making the
produce
beat?
though. Travis Scott can make his own beat, put out some shit that nobody from the North can touch right now.
I mean, that's not.
I'm just saying, but that's
That's a good point.
That's
What's
the
a
thing.
good
I'm just
point?
saying.
Hold on, we got hella super chats,
Yeah,
bro.
Maker. Yeah,
and then
we
we gotta
got
get out
it.
the
It's
show.
Chicago,
We gotta
yeah.
get out the show. man.
Listen, Victor Moan jumped in the building and said, "Good season for Watson would just be to finish the season. He had the injury bug lately. He won't be Texans Watson again, but he can be good to above average. Carebear was right about the shaky skill position compared to the rest of the division." Dochi said, "What up, fellas? My son Dorian, everybody call him Lil Cheese. He played tight end and DN. He is 10 years old. What's some words that I should give a young player like that? Thank you."
Let's go, Lil Cheese.
I got this real quick.
Shout out to Lil Cheese.
Yo, Lil Cheese, come to 25 Sports, dog. We gonna take good care of
Shady,
you.
he's 10.
He's 10, man.
He's
Give
10,
him some,
Shady. Give him
give
some advice.
Give him some
That's
advice.
not just
man.
a 2-5 plug.
Now that's the advice, bro.
Give him some
That's the
advice.
advice is if you want to make it in life, come 25 Sports. That's the truth.
No drills, no nothing. You could.
Nah,
Man, that Joe Jackson ass bitch. Can you give Lil Cheese some real advice, Shady?
I'll give Lil Cheese some advice, bro. Damn.
What, he 10?
Yeah, he's 10.
To me, Google's too free to be sorry. So that's I watched Derek Johnson to learn how to play linebacker. I watched Derek Johnson, I watched Ray Lewis. So Google too free. So like if you want to figure it out, watch your favorite players, but don't just watch highlights. Like actually study them, study their game, mimic it.
It's crazy.
Can you
This
sign your
age,
name?
If you want to be great,
Can you
gotta
sign your
start when
name?
you're young.
You sign your name, sign 25
Dog,
Sports.
he's something else, bro.
Hey, when you get to middle school, holla at me and Kieran. We got you.
Absolutely. Middle school.
But
we
after-
got
but
you
after
on
middle
the
school-
middle
Now,
school
anything
sports,
past
bro.
that, lose our number. But
Yeah,
middle school,
after middle
hold
school,
on.
holla at Shady.
He 2 years
and them.
away from middle school. Look, bro. Get in contact with a trainer if you can. You know what I mean. If not, hit the cones in the backyard. You know, like
Kmart.
Acho said, Google, YouTube,
Kmart
yeah, you know,
Park
hustle
School.
something.
Yo, I got
You'll
a
be
question,
great
though.
in middle school.
I know y'all want like high school dudes and all that. Was y'all like all
Oh no, I was that dude in high school. I just didn't play
wait,
sports.
you didn't play.
I don't have to. That's how much of that dude I was.
Wait, I ain't even
Y'all had to
finished.
get on the field, lace the cleats up to be cool. I didn't.
I'm not saying cool. I'm just saying like.
Oh, okay, my
Said he was
fault.
cool in high school.
I don't ask them.
Tomatoes.
I was amazing in high school. I was really that dude in high school.
Every stage of my life.
Was you like an All American in middle school? Like was you like a top?
All American in middle school? That's hilarious.
No, I'm asking you.
No, yeah. That's funny. That's funny.
That is funny.
Middle school All
You
American
can't
is
be
funny though.
All-American in
But you
middle
be
school.
Can't be.
what's the top tier of middle
I
school?
would have been a six-star
I played
prospect.
AAU though. I did play AAU in middle school.
What's top tier in middle school then?
AAU.
All district or something.
All
AAU.
we had we didn't we had all region, but nobody Duncanville. We weren't giving that shit
AAU.
out.
You in Duncanville?
If you play
I'm
AAU,
saying AAU. Now listen to you, Trey.
Yo,
if you
sorry
play
about
AAU,
yo,
back
they
in back when
nice.
Yeah, we're nice as hell now.
I just got 2 players. Yo, they nice.
No, let me know.
Where you from?
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
that's
See-
why he didn't play on the team.
Yeah, that's now.
Too
now
much
I know
time.
why.
It's too much
Time you're not gonna disrespect me.
JoJo said,
We didn't win more than 4 games when I was
He would have made that team. No, he would not.
He
Yes,
said
I
they were
would have.
ass.
Coach Samuels asked me to be on the team.
He said they were ass back then.
And Shady. Coach Samuels asked me to be on the team, bro. I know the
I don't
coach.
care what he asked. What I'm saying is, bro, I've been down there. I've seen his school. I met his coaches.
Hold on. They weren't there whenever I was there.
Division I cats, he wouldn't have made that team. No wonder he ain't play high school football. That's why. Them dudes is nice.
Those dogs.
Yes.
That's not.
some
They were
dogs.
They got
ass when I was
NFL
there.
dudes. They got hype.
They were ass when I was there. We
said they was
bro.
ass.
Duncanville won 3, 4,
I'm gonna
3.
let it go, bro.
We never made playoffs whenever I was there.
They like that.
We had to hire Coach Samuels afterwards.
Bro, they D-line right now got 3 SEC players.
I know.
Hey, middle
you talking
school
about
all-star.
Landy? You talking about
Can you
KJ? I know.
Middle
I know
school.
what you're talking
Hey,
about.
I was a middle school all-star.
Those are my young
I played
boys,
in the
bro.
church league. I played for my school. I played AAU. I did
See,
all
I
that,
went somewhere real. You can respect the middle school ball that I played at Duncanville.
I do.
Well, hold on.
Hey, come on.
I do.
Thank you.
I do.
Finally.
Because
I'm telling you, we play real
Indiana,
middle
all
school
we
ball
do
over
is
there.
hoop. So
Yo, you ain't.
let's not
I
do
was
too
playing
much.
against NFL players in middle school, bro.
You hooping in high school. That don't count.
Hey, listen, JoJo04 said, I apologize. I didn't mean to play you. Just telling you what happened. But how would the Browns fans feel about this? And will they give him the Dylan Gabriel treatment? Because we all know how the Browns feel about Shador.
Nah, Todd Monken liked Shador too much to give him the Gabriel treatment. He recruited Shador out of high school.
All right, I got to get through these, y'all. Listen, the Donathan said, what up, family? Let's clear this up. 4 24-inch rims is 4 4s. Deshaun Watson is a waste of money. He's washed. I've been to Indianapolis. Trash. But I love the show. Catch it almost every day. Next
That's what
draft
I
team,
figured.
2-5 all day.
Because I was like, I think it was 20
He said
foes.
trash.
420.
Yeah,
44 inch rims would be like a trash.
Indianapolis slander
I
is
definitely
crazy.
said 44.
The Donathan also said Andre 3000, T.I., Bun B, J. Cole is from North Carolina, and Pusha T, Ludacris,
Bun B.
CeeLo, Scarface, Big Crit. Hold on now. Time
And
out.
Zero.
Time out. I ain't
Zero?
about to get
Who
into
Zero?
it, but name it Virginia rappers. Do they count as the
Virginia
South?
counts as the South.
They South.
Virginia, yeah.
Yeah, South.
Virginia was South.
If you south of the Mason
Man,
Dixon, you in the South, bro.
That's country over
You
there.
fought for the Confederacy, you in the
been
South.
If you fought for the Confederacy, you in the South.
When you're Virginia fighting for the Confederacy,
But
technically,
technically Indiana was the North, but the KKK
Virginia is
started
pushing
in
it, though.
Indiana.
Virginia is
so,
pushing
I thought KK is South Carolina.
I don't know. We might got to do it.
No, Virginia the South.
Yo, Pusha T
They
can
fought
rap.
for the Confederacy.
If you
right?
fought- if you fought for the
Clips,
Confederacy,
they nice, yeah.
If you
Pusha
fought
T
for the
can rap.
Confederacy,
Pusha
you
T
lower than the
The South got a
Mason
couple.
Dixon.
They got a couple rappers though, like T.I., Pusha T. They got a couple rappers. Ludacris
Jay
can rap.
Dog
Virginia
said
was-
I never super chat, but but saying that nobody would have nobody would have NBA YoungBoy in the top 5 is crazy. Check the numbers. YoungBoy isn't too far from Drake influence and release numbers. No, YoungBoy's an amazing
Unfortunately,
selling
YoungBoy
artist.
is like,
He's an amazing selling
YoungBoy
artist.
10 years ago look back and be like, damn, he has a hold on. He has a chunk
I
on
was none
him.
of that
I
shit.
ain't never heard
I don't
I don't really listen to him either, but he does have some.
Do you got lyrics?
No. He got a crazy beat and he just make dance music. Central Cat said, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I agree with Shady Chet as a player. He was the number 2 pick and don't even got double-digit points nor rebounds. Like, bro, you're a backpack.
Thank you.
Craig6926 says, Shady, please react to all of the... Oh, he already got that. He sent another super chat. Malik Brown said it's MJ over Kobe over SGA. It's an evolution it's an evolution thing. They're similar to the era, so it's MJ, Kobe, SGA. The reason LeBron, Wemby, Curry, and Shaq are such anomalies is because they are the first of their kind. Central Cast also said, I'm always here go to pick me. I'm always in the speakeasy. The number 1 pick is always on time. And I'm black and Vietnamese. We know to be late, but my jaw's bleeding and I'm still watching.
I know he's
Prayers-
Vietnamese.
I ain't
That's
know
crazy.
he's Vietnamese.
I did.
Bro, he like Jaylen Williams.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And
I
he
know
also
he's a
said
blazer.
prayers to JoJo's pops as well. Definitely. Prayers
That
and
was
pops
nice from
hitting your
Central
way.
Cast. He actually been in line
Since he
today.
been over there with y'all, he has been.
I'm telling you, bro, we drafted him. We have him in here with I Can't Do 413, the spiritual leader of the team. We got it going. Let's go.
Listen, King Drewski said, yo, Blicky to your head, what is the longest winning streak in NFL history?
Blicky to
How
your head.
many consecutive games and
Blicky to
what
your
team?
head.
And Isaac Coleslaw, don't forget about that DM I sent you on IG.
Most consecutive wins for a team.
Longest winning streak in NFL history. How many consecutive games and what team?
I'm trying to think, because didn't the Packers start off like with a crazy record after winning the Super Bowl?
They start off 15. They won 15-1 that year.
Yeah, but I think they started off with a crazy record.
And they won the last. Man, I'm
I
gonna
don't
say 22 games, but I don't know. If I had to guess a team,
So you would have, because it would have had to start in the playoffs and then go
And then
into
go
the
to
next
the
season.
next-
Yeah, going to the next season.
I'm gonna say 22
Oh.
games. I'll say Packers.
It's very predictable who it is.
Chiefs.
Patriots? Yeah.
Patriots 2003 to 2004, 21 consecutive games.
Yeah. You were close with 22 though. Kenny the Great said if Jaylen throws for a career high in yards and touchdowns this year without AJ, that would be crazy. Yes, it would. McNasty Gang said was good. Speakeasy shout out Southeast DC. Speaking of AJ Brown, how has the Rossini situation not been tampering? She obviously was trying to tank his value for the Patriots. Go Birds. Chris on said Trey, the issue is JB said this was his best season when he got eliminated from the playoffs. I definitely hear that. I didn't like that take from JB. I was critical of that. Central Cast said no, everything starts and stops in the Bay Area, and we created everything. Levi jeans, car culture, which started in Oakland.
Levi
everything
jeans.
is crazy. No. Yeah, Levi's
wearing that shit.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, okay. Mig Levy said been watching this last one. Said been watching y'all since episode 1. It's not my first super chat, but it has been a minute. Usually at work. Caught y'all tonight. Appreciate the work. Just wanted a quick birthday shout out since this is my second super chat.
Happy birthday,
Mig. Shout out to Mig. You should have told us how old you were. Just
exactly.
in case,
Enough,
you know,
we would have ragged on you for your age.
Yeah.
Let everyone know that I'm 10 years younger than Shady.
That's all I got in the super chat, Carebear.
Look, we appreciate you guys stopping by. Go ahead and hit the like button and the subscribe button before you get up out of here. Also, hit the bell button to be notified when we go live next because the times can change. But tomorrow night, we're at the usual time, 11:15 p.m. Eastern, 10:15 p.m. Central, 8:15 p.m. Pacific time here in the Speakeasy. Fuck Mountain Time.
Damn. He's from Brooklyn.
Sorry, I just had to do that one. Oh, look, we appreciate you guys for Kieran Hickey Sybil, LaShawn Shady McCoy, Emmanuel Acho, Social Sneeze, and everyone in the back. Make some noise in the back.
Shout out to the game in the back. We'll
see you guys next time.
Wade
Right back here in the Speakeasy.
in the water.
All right.